pronounce Liam illegal, illegitimate child, or illegitimate child, except the court. No other person can do it except the court. So you cannot withdraw from the court, okay? But what you can do, like I have stated, I said, come, if this particular magistrate is not treating your case very well, you can seek for a certiorari order, write to the higher court, inform the higher court about the mischievousness of the lower court of the magistrate. Same thing Bankole and Smith did when Corona inquest was not going well, and they don't want to bring Bankole and Smith. They write to a higher court that please set aside this magistrate. This magistrate doesn't know her work. Set aside. They will say for what reason. Then this is your complaint. Now you will take it there, and they will look at it. Then they will give you justice. You have to try every means to get justice. Some people will fight right to the Supreme Court. You are just in the magistrate court. You are not even in a state high court. You are not in a court of appeal. Not the Supreme Court. You say you want to give up. Then give up now. It means in the beginning you don't want justice. You have five options. Magistrate court, state high court, court of appeal, Supreme Court. You have 4 options. You only try one and you are giving up. For me, that shows that you only want public sympathy. You have negotiated behind the scene. Don't tell me if Paparino have a case, I lost in one court. Don't tell me I will not go to court of appeal, go to the higher court to make my voice known. Anybody who truly feels that they have been cheated, you're not going to go away. You're going to fight. Where is your never give up spirit? Where is your never give up spirit? I'm asking. Where is it? I want to let that continue. And I want to ask a question. How do you expect ordinary carpenter to win against Lagos State? How do you even expect ordinary carpenter to win a young actress? To win an actress. Wumi is now an actress. Call her by actress. She's an actress, like it or not. Baba is not calling himself musician. He's not calling himself pastor. He says ordinary carpenter because that is what gives him sympathy. Baba wants to buy sympathy because I don't know. This man, you are a pastor, but you seek not to talk about that part of you. You are a musician, you don't talk about that part of you. But the only thing that makes you sell is to say that you are a carpenter. But I'm about. Your lives will catch up to you. It will catch up against you. It's only a matter of time. Liars do not last. Okay? I never expect you to come to all these places you are coming. Right? I expected you to say, come, public hope. I have done everything I could. Okay? There's nothing I can do anymore. Do we have any member of the public who believe they can continue from here? I'm ready to work with you. In fact, I will sit behind and cooperate with you. Baba don't want that. Baba Mohbad is only being used to push this case to a specific ending. They have negotiated everything. It's only buying public sympathy. I expected him to say, okay, guys, okay, now I have tried everything I could, okay? I know you guys told me this, I rejected other option. All right, everybody bring every options. You will see how many persons, even with where this case is today, you will see how many persons who will still call this man that come. We fight till the end. Come, let's fight. I'm telling this man, they want to end this case. On automatic not they doubt me. They are looking for a way to end this case. They are looking for which manner, which direction they will take it to, how they will end it. It's a movie. It's a script. And this is one of the best places Aloba thinks he can end it by saying, I have lost hope on Lagos State government. There's nothing I can do. In fact, I'm going back to Ekiti. Aloba, you are good. You are not going back to Ekiti. Me and you know. You are saying those things. Lagos is still the best place you can be. So shut the fuck up. Don't tell me that nonsense. Yeah. What do you want to go and do in Ekiti? What do you have in Ekiti? Nonsense. All your church, your life, everything is in Lagos. You are going back to Ekiti. Which Ekiti? Okushidam. Okay? It is this place that you guys will hear the truth. Okay? The truth you can never hear in Baba camp, in Wumi camp. You will hear it here. And I will be as fair as much as I can to everybody. Okushidam. Alright? Now let's continue. And again, like I said earlier, I will keep repeating this again. So that Wumi, I want this to get into your head. Let me correct you to a little bit. Because there are some little mistakes that you are making. Do not say that, and Wumi, if you hear Wumi lawyers, or those that understand law in the camp of Wunmi, put this in Wunmi's head. In as much as I'm trying to do the right thing here, I expect these two parties to be doing the right thing, because I will come at you guys. And there's one thing, my network. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Are you sure you can hear me this way? Somebody say yes if you can hear me. Oh, you can hear me. Wow. Okay. So now, then I say a little mistake. I mean the reaction of Wunmi to this particular video. The reaction of Wunmi to this particular video, people see it as very bad. Blah, 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 blah. In fact, that's not a bad thing. If she says she wants an apology, tell newspaper, whatever, whatever, she deserves to have an apology on her child. Okay? This is an infant. You are dealing with a child. You cannot say all these things about a child. She's not even asking for too much. Apologize to however you blackmail this child or whatever. I mean, life goes on. Okay, probably she said it out of disrespect or whatever, but believe me, more people are going to ask more than that. They're going to sue you, damages and so many things. You may never get close. They may even seek a court order for you not to ever get close to that child till you die, for that child not to ever get close to you. Okay? I mean, in fact, I will tell Wunmi what to request for at the end of this video, what to make Aloba to do. We'll get down there. That is, Wunmi has not said anything too much. The only mistake that I think she said there that I want to correct, first of all right? The only mistake there, Wunmi and your lawyers, please get this into your head. This is Nigeria and it's a country. Okay? When you say that if you had not agreed to do the DNA, the court will not do DNA. That's a very wrong statement. And it's a half-truth. It's incorrect. Okay? What I think you should say, Wunmi, listen to me carefully. What you should say is that when courts told you and Baba to go and agree behind the scene, Adibi, you are not agreed with them, DNA wouldn't have been done based on your agreement. That is a different thing, right? Because whether you and Baba Mohbad agree or not, the court will still have settled this inheritance case. It's an inheritance case. It's an inheritance case. Inheritance case. Inheritance case that was brought. Inheritance case that was brought. Hello, am I communicating? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, you guys can hear me right? Good. So now, Wunmi, with you or without you, this is what court would have done. And I want to try to, this is too big for some people, but because it's science platform, okay? Because it's science platform, please wait. Everything Wunmi said, I will tell you how it was right, okay? And the little things that were not out of place. Please get it clearly. Please, this science platform, okay? Let's get things by law. If you guys want us to do things like get to way, okay? All of us can go and be killing ourselves out there. But if you want us to do things by law, just please listen carefully. Why is this network breaking now? Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Now, but I'm bad. If guys, moderator, please do something for me, because from my second phone it's like it's hanging. Okay. So if it's hanging, tell me. I will keep talking. If it's hanging, if you don't tell me, I'll feel bad, because people are recording. If they record me hanging, I wouldn't like it. So are you sure my voice is fine? Everything is fine? Is everything fine? Should I continue talking? Is everything fine? Should I continue talking? Okay, everything is fine. All right, 100%. Now, everybody please listen carefully. Listen carefully. Okay. Baba Mohbad has the right to approach the courts and complain to the courts about his family issue. Baba has tried to take Liam, to do DNA on Liam, Wunmi, who is the mother and who has power over her child. Okay? She has refused that she doesn't want Aloba. She doesn't recognize Aloba. I only know the father of my child. The father of my child is no longer alive. Me and my husband own our child. That is what Wunmi is saying here. My child belongs to my husband and it belongs to me. And not to any family member. That is her claim. Okay? Now the first question you should ask yourself. Anywhere in the world by law, does a child truly belong to the mother and the father, or it belongs to the members of the family? That is the biggest question here. Okay? So now, if she's saying that my child is my child, I give birth to this child. Okay? If you are saying things I don't like, that I find offensive, in fact, this child will never come close to you. If you want to do anything, go to courts. Go and complain to courts. Court will order me to bring this child, and I will bring this child, and only the courts will conduct a DNA on my child. And whatever result the court bring, I'm ready to accept that result. But you and your team, Baba Mohbad, I don't give a fuck about you. Whatever result you bring, I will never accept it. I don't believe in you. I don't like you. Get out of my sight. She has rights to her space. Let's get into this way. It's getting complicated. Now, by law, Wunmi or a guardian has right over the child that is under them. There is no way Aloba will need Liam that Aloba will not call Wunmi on phone that please bring the child. But if they are not in good terms, Aloba cannot directly assume power over Liam. Aloba will need custody of Liam. How do you get custody of Liam? When the mother and the father, let's say the father is not alive, the mother is still alive. For you to get custody of that child, you need permission of her mother. Or you need to go to court. As we speak, Aloba doesn't have custody over Liam. Only Wunmi have custody over Liam. As we speak. Okay? The medication of that child is being supervised by Wunmi. The feeding, everything is being supervised by Wunmi. She has full right over her child. Okay? To look after the child, to take after the child treatment, to take care of the interest of that child. She's assumed to have the best interest of that child. Now, if Aloba is coming into it, Aloba needs permission from Wunmi to get the child. But now, when there is fight and dispute, Aloba cannot go and use power to carry that child. It's illegal. Aloba has to go to court and say, court, I have my grandchild somewhere. Okay? Please, I want access to my grandchild. I want custody to my grandchild. Then the court will look. They will say, okay, where is the father? Say the father is no longer there. Is the mother there? The mother is there. Okay. Now there will be a kind of negotiation. Is the mother fit enough to look after the child? Is the mother fit enough to look after the child? If the mother is fit enough, she's well doing. All right? In the best interest of that child, the child will be in with the mother. All right? Then now, visitation right. Aloba Mesokin, I want a fatherly presence. I want a fatherly presence in the life of this child. That, okay, I want to be visiting this child every week or every month ending. Or I want the mother to be bringing this child to me every week or every month ending. That is understandable in court. Then the court will look into that and the court will settle that, okay, Wunmi, every month or every 2 months, take this child to the father to see, to play with the child. That is understandable one. Okay? So now let us say there comes another scenario where the father says, hey, Baba Mohbad says, okay, I've been hearing all sort of accusation, all right, about the infidelity of this child mother. And I'm having reason to doubt that this child belongs to my grandchild. Okay? And so, I want this child to be given to me so that my doctor can do the paternity of this child and I can show it to the whole world. Okay? Listen, oh, guys, listen to a case, oh, and I can show it to the whole world. That the whole world, please, look at this. This child belongs to me, or this child doesn't belong to me. So on the side of Aloba wants to go in a family way. But on the side of Wunmi, she's claiming that it's a disrespect for her, for a man that took her to the mountain to pray, even when she was not married, to become pregnant. You forced her to do what she didn't want to do in her young age. She became pregnant, you carried the baby, and the husband is no longer alive. Because they refused to give you property of Mohbad, you now switch into paternity that you want to do DNA of this child. She now said that I have reason to believe that even if I give you this child, you go and do this DNA. Since your main reason is to get the property of my husband, you will eventually go and manipulate it and come back with fake results. Okay? Now, there's a contest here. There's a contest here. There's a contest of estate of the property of Mohbad. And that's a big problem here. Forget about homicide case working Mohbad. There seems to be a contest of who gets Mohbad property. Now, how do we give Mohbad property out? The heir of Mohbad, the child of Mohbad, deserve the property of Mohbad. Right? Now, Wunmi said she has done DNA test for Liam. If Wunmi should present the result of her DNA test, will Baba accept it? No! Guys, listen. If Wunmi and Iyabojo should present their DNA test on Liam to Baba Mohbad, will he accept it? No. If Baba Mohbad go and do his own right now and present it to Wunmi, will Wunmi accept it? No. Which one will Wunmi accept? Which one will Baba Mohbad accept? The only one they both can accept is the one the court will do. The one none of them will know where it will be done. The one only the court will do, that is the one that the two of them are obligated to accept by law. Are you guys with me? Are you guys following up? Do we have any lawyer here? I'm telling you what is obtainable by law. Okay? Yes. So now, and what the problem now is, Aloba has lost confidence in the courts. And everywhere in the world, go even to America. Okay? They will say, the court will say, and the child is right in front of the two parties. The court will open the envelope that they received from the hospital. It means it's the court that did it. Okay? What Baba is asking for, it can never be done anywhere in the world. Show me anywhere in the world where you and somebody, you are having dispute over the paternity of a child. Okay? And the person brings the child to you. That, oh yeah, go and do the DNA test. And you went to do it, and you bring the result, and the person accepts it. The person will never accept the result because you are fighting already. No matter what Aloba did, Wunmi will never accept. No matter what Wunmi do, Aloba will never accept. Bring the result of Iyabojo today. Post it everywhere on the internet that this is the result they have. That child belongs to Mohbad. No, but public and Aloba will never accept it. Okay? So why do you think they too should tell Aloba to go and do his own? They will never accept it. So no need going to do it because they will never accept it. And this is where I come with Baba Mohbad has lost the biggest option. Please don't bring anybody up now, please. Don't bring anybody up. Let's analyze this case. Okay? Baba has lost the biggest opportunity he has, and I don't think he may ever have it again. The lawyer wrongfully advised him. How can you be telling Baba Mohbad to go and withdraw a case in court? Please don't block nobody now. Please unblock them. Let them comment. Please This is the time to ask questions, to answer questions, to clear them. Unless they directly insult me, okay? Let them air their mind. As long as they don't go too dirty, just let them. I'm watching the comment. I'm watching the comment. Don't worry. It's not too dirty. Just let them flex their muzzle. I'm watching the comment. After that, I'm responding to their questions. Okay, let them ask questions and respond to it. Okay. Now, guys, listen. So, Aloba will not accept what Wunmi has as a result. Wunmi will not accept what Aloba brings as a result. So, no need for Wunmi to even bring a result. I'll keep it. Nobody want to say it. Nobody will believe it. Aloba, don't even ask to go and do your own. Nobody will believe it. The only thing that everybody is mandated to believe everywhere in the world is what the court has done, which carries court integrity, which is legitimate. Let me say, if the court today pronounced Liam not to be a child of Mohbad, there's nothing Wunmi can do. There's nothing Wunmi can do. If for whatever reason, court say, my people today, the child is not for Mohbad, there is nothing Wunmi can do. And in the court say, the child is for Mohbad, the same thing applies. So why are you going to waste your time over things that none of you will accept? So now, why I said Baba lost the biggest opportunity. In fact, the court will regret this. Why they ever give him the opportunity? And Baba has lost it. The court said, Baba, pick a center, whatever you trust. Wunmi, pick a center, whatever you trust. And the court to pick a center. And in the month of January, they all picked a center. Then the court said they will pick one center from these three centers. The court did like that. And the court now said, now that I have selected three centers from what everybody has, you can record me, whatever. This is my truth. And this is the best I can do for a death that is in the casket, which I understand that this is the risk I have to take. If I must talk about this case, to be sincere and fair. If anything came in tomorrow, if I see anybody sincere like this on my case, I'll be very proud. I'll be very, very proud. Okay? I can't be more sincere more than this. This is the best I can say. And please listen to it. Okay? Yes. Now, Mohbad, the court gives them 3 chances. In the month of November, court was going to do this center where only the court wants. Everywhere in the world in America, it is only the court that does DNA. Whenever you have problem, you go to court and court will do it and they will be genuine. The only problem we have here is that Nigerian court is questionable, and I understand. But the way the government is established, court has the final say. If you say you don't trust on the court, that's a problem. Everywhere in the world, the last hope of an ordinary man, it is the courts. That is your last hope. And if you say you don't trust the courts, my brothers and sisters, only God. There is nothing again. Okay? So, court gave 3 options to these people. Court was supposed to do this DNA the month of November. We protested that no, court, give us 3. Then the court said, okay, I will give you guys. Court gave you this 3. Then somehow you said you went to check the center of the other one. Then the other one too said they went to check your own center. You guys now came to court with empty hand. What court expected them during this February 7, this April 7, court expected Baba and Wunmi, all of them, to have collected the sample so that as they are coming to court, they will say, court, Baba has been present, Liam was there, samples were taken, okay, samples were taken, and from those and that is the sample here, okay. But court, after taking that sample, we have a little bit of problem. Where we choose is correct. Where the other party choose is not correct. Court, do you want to proceed to send these things that we have taken to where we are talking about? Then court will decide. But you know what they did? Baba did not go to where they are picking, to where they are taking, where they will take teeth of Mohbad. Obun. Baba got angry. Court had disappointed them. Oh, Wunmi said that was not right. Baba Mohbad went haters start kata. Okay? Adibin, Baba knew. Baba knew. Baba could have still cooperated that, okay, let's go and do this 3 DNA. Okay? If Baba trusted his own center, if Wunmi own come inconclusive, court own come inconclusive, and Baba own come negative, then the whole world will see what is happening. Imagine DNA was done today, and three different results come. Now, the case will be more interesting in the eyes of the whole world. Now, people will see it as a criminal case. Now you are talking. Now you have caused a very big problem for both that hospital that cooperated, and both the court, and both every person. Sometimes, silence is the best answer for a fool. Okay? But you come out now, you shout. At the end of the day, the court saw it as two fighting. Because now, the court is saying that Wunmi, according to what Wunmi said, we also wrote a bad review against the lab that was chosen by Baba Mohbad. So, same way Baba Mohbad lawyer wrote that, Wunmi Center cannot do nothing. They are not good. Wunmi lawyer too, they also write that Baba Center cannot do nothing. It is bad. And they gave it to court. And court saw it like two fighters, like two noisemakers. You are writing something against this person. You're also giving a bad review against the other person. Both of you get a win. I will be the one to do this final say. I will be the one to do this thing. I don't want you guys anymore. That's what the court is deciding right now. And now, Aloba is conditioning the court. The court, I agree that you should go ahead and do it. But I want you to use your power as a court to order Wunmi to submit a child for me to bring my own private pathology and do a DNA on the child. And also bring my result. Same way Wunmi and Iyabo Ojo, they have done their own DNA. I also want to do my own. But I think this is where things got messy. Ugumbe and all the lawyers that Baba Mohbad have ever used, please stop lying to Aloba. Tell Aloba the truth. Okay? By the law of Nigeria, Aloba cannot get that request. What is asking for? If Aloba is asking for courts to do DNA that will solve his inheritance issue, court is there to solve your dispute. But what court will not do, court will not go and violate someone's rights just because they want to solve. In fact, whatever result Aloba bring back, how will court take that result as a result of integrity? Let's even say Aloba go right now and does DNA, and it comes out negative or positive. Court can never depend on such result. It cannot be useful. Same way, the result that Wunmi has done, the DNA of Wunmi, it cannot be useful because it's a private one. Imagine Wunmi can carry her child. Liam is living with Wunmi. Wunmi can carry Liam tomorrow. I want to take Liam to hospital. I want to take Liam to here, to there, to there. But Aloba cannot just come and say, I want to take Liam to hospital. As who? Are you the one looking over the child? Is the person looking over the child telling you that the child is sick? You understand? So, Wunmi have more power on Liam than Aloba. Wunmi can take Liam to 10, 20 DNA center today, and say she wants to do 20 DNA center. But Aloba cannot. If Mohbad was alive, Mohbad can do it. If Aloba really wants a paternity issue to be resolved, Aloba need to complain to court. And the court on behalf of Aloba will order Wunmi to bring the child to the courts, not to Aloba. You are bringing your child for the pathology that the court has chosen to take sample. Wunmi must trust the court. Every citizen must trust the court. Wunmi doesn't trust Aloba, but Wunmi trusts the court. She understand? Wunmi cannot say no to the court if they tell her. But what court cannot do? Court cannot say, bring your child, give your child to Aloba, let Aloba go and do private DNA. Like you crazy? Look, it's dirty now. That bring that child, give it to the grandfather, let the grandfather go and do DNA. It doesn't work. Court is a legal institution. Court will instead monitor it. Court will say, bring your child. This person has reported you. This person is doubting the paternity of that child because they said you put something in the food of the husband, blah, 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 blah. But now we want to verify that truth. We as the court, we are the middlemen. We want to verify the allegation Aloba brought against you. We want to verify it. So bring your child to us court. But now, Baba doesn't trust the court anymore. Baba said he has lost confidence in the court. Tell me, Baba Mbad, even if you go to appeal, anyway, it is still court that will do DNA for Liam. You understand? And Baba Mbad, let us end the show. Okay? Let's end the DNA show by saying that go up, come down. Okay? Whatever results, even if we may decide to give you her child today, that go and do DNA on my child, Wunmi still has every right to counter or to challenge that your result. It's not a court result now. It's a roadside result. There was no chain of custody. It could have been manipulated. Same way, Wunmi cannot bring a result today and said, Nyabojo, we did this. That means my discharge belongs to me. Nobody will believe it now. Nobody will believe it. But now, to tell Aloba where he lost this case, Aloba, you have to go back to court. Okay? And now, guys, those of you who didn't know where this case started, what the court told Aloba to do, that was the case. Let us tell Aloba to bring out the CDC of this case. Let we, the public, see. If Aloba know that is right, let public see it now. Everybody is saying sweet story. Wunmi is saying sweet story to favor herself. Aloba is saying sweet story. Don't get yourself into those sweet story. Ask for the evidence. Ask them, where is the evidence of Aloba, whatever you are saying? Court said, go and talk with the other party for whatever you want, because in the beginning of this case, it's a negotiation case. Whatever the two parties decide is what the court will approve. So court is telling you, go back to the negotiation table. That is how this case was brought to me. This case was not given to me from the beginning. Maybe what Aloba can do is to withdraw this case and file a new case. And in that new case, don't negotiate with Wunmi. Just say you want courts to do what they can do. Then court will never tell you to go and meet Wunmi. But the way you started this case, it was a resolution. Wunmi has a say. And this is what Baba Mbad fans, they got it wrong. Baba fans, they are making it look like, oh, Baba has the right to ask for DNA. Nobody is saying he doesn't have the right. But the right of Aloba is being taken over by the court. Aloba is under the court. Aloba is reported to court. Court on behalf of Aloba is fighting against Wunmi. Court is saying, okay, on behalf of Aloba, Wunmi, bring your child. The court will do it. But what court cannot say is that Wunmi, take that child, give to Aloba. Wunmi will say no. If Wunmi say no to that judge, Wunmi will go to a higher court and say, I will not ever give my child to anybody. And she will win. It's on her right. You understand me? Yeah. And now Wunmi is even saying that, come, Aloba, you have defamed this child. You have backtalked this child. I don't want much from you. You don't have money, not bring millions. Go to newspapers and eat back your words, things you have said about this child. Oketon, Omoyen Keton, that child has skill Lego. He has, go and correct yourself. Once you have peace with the soul of that child, then I can now decide to give you the child to go and do whatever you want to do. That's why I said everything Wunmi said in that video is correct. The only thing she missed there was when she said that if she did not accept to do DNA, that no court will do DNA. No, Wunmi cannot decide for court. Okay? You can say, if you refuse to resolve amicably, then only the court can resolve it in the best interest of the child. Because court will still have to resolve it in the best interest of the child. Wunmi does not control the court. But Wunmi has the right to say, I don't want to settle with Aloba. This DNA we are doing today is made possible by Wunmi. That's true. But not just by... Yeah, it's made possible by Wunmi. That's the right word. Because Aloba asked for DNA. If Wunmi did not say, yes, I will do, this particular DNA would not be there. That's correct. But if Wunmi had said no, will there be a different kind of DNA? Yes, there would have been a court DNA. Where court will say for inheritance sake or for probate sake, let there be DNA done to solve inheritance issue for this family. Court would have anyway decided that. But even if at that, Baba will not have access to the child. Even if court decide that let DNA be done. They are not saying that we may bring your child to Baba Mohbad. Bring your child for the court to do DNA and to pronounce the result. So in both ways, it is still court that will still have done it. And today too, in the last court hearing, court still want to do it. But Baba is conditioning the court that court, oh, we agree with you, do it, but we don't trust you anymore. Okay? We will only trust our own. The one that will give us a child. If we doesn't give us a child, let us forget about it, blah, blah. But you can't do that. You have lost woefully if you do that. And I will believe that you have negotiated. You can't do that. As we speak, by section, by Evidence Act 2011, it says any child that is born in a legal marriage belongs to that marriage. As we speak, Liam is a legal child of Mohbad. If DNA is not done, if Aloba takes this case out of court today, Aloba has lost the property, lost everything. Aloba must go back to court. He must go back to court. No need. All you have to do is to work with bigger people, not the smart Muyiwa and Gurexin. All those daddy. Or immunizer. Can immunizer shake Lagos State? Can immunizer threaten Lagos State? And to be married in Nigeria, to be legally married in Nigeria, you do not necessarily need a certificate. Okay? There are so many different standards to be considered married in Nigeria. If you marry with the registry, you have a certificate. That's an English marriage. Customary marriage, dowry, as long as dowry is paid and it's confirmed that dowry is paid, it's a customary marriage. And in the marriage of Wunmi, dowry was established. So every other thing you want to say, go and tell to the court. TikTok, you can discuss. Many TikTokers, they just want to, like, while away their time. I can understand that, right? But understand that Mohbad is in the morgue. Understand what you are doing for Mohbad. Okay, you are hurting Mohbad anytime you try to, okay, speak lies or cause problems. Respect the day that you will die. Ashake say, Ole taye lorun, taye lorun. Ole taye lorun, taye lorun. Gbogbo tó bá ṣe, ṣàmà ṣe fọ́ lọ́run. Kò dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ tó máa wọlé sùn. Ṣé máa ń rántí ọjọ́ tẹ́ máa wọlé sùn ṣá? One day you will be like Mohbad there. Only your bones will be left. You will not be remembering everything you have done. So now you have the chance to do it well if you want to be happy. Okay? And you have to be fair to people. Be fair to people. Okay? Now, see Paparino. I am telling you about Aloba. I'm telling you about Wunmi. Even if Aloba is hearing me saying this, Aloba will be happy. The same thing with Wunmi. She'll be happy with me being fair to them. The same thing with Aloba. You guys are the ones that thinking Aloba hates me. Okay, I'm asking, why is Aloba liking the videos, most of my videos? Go to my song. You will see Aloba liking those videos. Okay? This is somebody that they blocked me on his platform. They blocked me on his useless platform. Platform that I created for him. They blocked me there. They blocked me on his useless platform that I created for him. But this same person, by himself, he unblocked me. He followed me, and now I liking my video. Aloba, did I beg you to be liking my videos? Chemo bear, you bear? I don't care. Okay? I don't care about you and Wunmi. I don't care about both of you. Okay? If I have to speak about this case, I will try to be fair as much as I can. Without any bias. Now, let's come back to the culture of the Yoruba people. My culture of the Yoruba people, it is not a bad thing if Wunmi gives her child to the grandfather that Baba, that the father of Mohbad, okay, this child belongs to this family, is bearing the name of this family. Baba, whatever you want to do, this is the baby, it's your child. Go and do it. I believe this child belongs to Mohbad. You know and I know, okay? But for the sake of all the misinformation out there, let us shame them, right? Please, take this child, go and do it. There's nothing to cover up, okay? Wunmi should do that, and that is not a bad thing to be. To do that, and that is not a bad thing to do that, And that is not a bad thing to be done. But according to Wunmi, and if you look at this case, not just Wunmi, there was already a fight between Baba Mohbad and Wunmi even before the death of Mohbad. Ask yourself, why would a daughter-in-law not call her father-in-law when her husband died? Wunmi did not call her lover when Mohbad died. Ask yourself that question. If there's any question from Team Wunmi, Team Baba Mohbad, any of you, you can send the request, come up and engage me on any of the things I have said. And if I've been mistaken, I'm going to correct it and we can take it back. So send your requests, come up. Let's see, maybe one by one, if you don't mind. Do we have any question? And please, ask me any question. And I want to correct something. I saw York Daddy posting that, court order. That is nonsense. York Daddy doesn't understand the law. They are so emotional. They are deceiving themselves, fooling themselves all around. All right? That court order means, Wunmi, the court want to see you to come and say your own part of the story. It's an invitation, okay, to say your own part. Guys, please, 2 people are enough. Please don't bring in more. Okay, it's an invitation for Wunmi to come and tell her own part of the story in court. Understand? It is not an order that Wunmi go and do DNA. No. This order that we are on today for Wunmi to do DNA, it's an agreement. It's an ADR, a resolution that was drafted between Odumosun and the Akingolu about how the DNA should go. Whereby Baba said he would do it in Ibadan. Wunmi said she would do it in a lagoon. And Baba also chose one hospital here in Lagos. It skipped me. Okay, that was an agreement. Then from there, Sanshitu came. Sanshitu continued from there. After Sanshitu, Ogungwe continued from there. So you have to know how this thing started. Don't just take it from anywhere and be take your hate away. Let's talk about the main issue. Hello guys, what's up? Any question or any correction?
Okay. Hi, Paparino. How are you?
Welcome, I'm good.
Okay, good. So first of all, I have a lot to say, if you will permit me. Is that okay? Okay.
All right.
So now, let's start with
Can I please be a little bit audible?
Thank you so much for
You're
that.
very low. Can I be a little bit
Let's. Oh. Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry. So can you hear me now?
Can you guys hear her? Let me see if they can hear her. Can you guys hear her?
Yes, you are audible.
All right, go on. They can hear you.
Yes, they can hear me. Thank you so much. All right. So now, you talk about the marriage. So let's start from there. And please, I do not want anyone to be screaming or shouting at me. We can engage. So you talked about the marriage. You said it's a marriage because it's a marriage. It's legal binding. Now, according to what I know, an engagement ceremony in Nigeria is not an official marriage, but a pre-wedding. Okay? So leave it like that so you can Google it. So, and I don't like Googling, but I think Googling is, is good for other people. So now, magistrate.
Let me ask you one question before you move ahead so that we can both confirm it.
Okay.
What is considered a legal marriage in Nigeria? Go on.
Okay, a legal marriage is, let's just break it down. We don't need to be speaking big grammars. For people, like if you go to court and both of you go to a court, you can have a wedding there and it can be signed, that is legal. Or if maybe you can have a traditional marriage with a certificate, that is binding. Sometimes some people can have a pre-engagement, like a pre-wedding. And sometimes some people make mistake and they call that traditional wedding. It's not. So now, please, just let me move on, Mr. Paparino, because I just came up. Magistrate Adefisoye Shonuga granted the DNA application. All right? Why was it granted? It was granted to determine paternity and settle inheritance and welfare issues.
Sorry, please. What did you just quoted the magistrate?
Okay, I said
from
magistrate.
From which year? Is it are you talking about the resolution or a
March 20, 2026? March 20, 2026, the order was issued.
Okay. Yeah, okay? Wait.
All right.
The order was based on a resolution that has been ongoing since 2024.
It was granted to determine paternity. Hold on. I have it in front of me here. It was granted to determine paternity and settle inheritance and welfare issue.
Now, then wait.
All right,
please wait, please. Then when was this paternity issue brought before the court? Please refer me. At least this case was brought before the court. Okay, it was brought before the court March 2024.
Yes,
Okay.
March 2024.
And in the terms, and in the condition, yeah, go on, yeah, and the condition of resolution, go on. Go on.
Okay, all right, so can I go now?
Yeah, go on.
Right. So now, let's go back to Mr. Loba. Thank you, sir. Mr. Loba is the petitioner, all right? Petitioner means the application was filed, he put it in. Now, okay? So now, the question is, does he have the right to withdraw a DNA paternity case? Yes, he can withdraw the DNA paternity case because he's not paying child support. If a child support was being paid by Mr. Loba, that would have been a different case, which I think the lawyers, I'm not going to speak for the other party, and I don't want to tell them what to do. So Mr. Loba, if he wants to withdraw the paternity, he has the right. He can do a notarization to withdraw the case. And yes, he can do that, okay? And Mr. Loba has the right to no suit at any time. Mr. Loba can file a motion to dismiss based on specific evidence of fraud. All right? Okay. So now...
No, I mean, I've said all these things. I agree with all this. I didn't disagree. I didn't disagree with all of those things.
Okay, definitely.
I only said it's not advisable for him.
Sir.
I only say it's not advisable for him to take the case out of court because he will still get justice in court, not elsewhere. Go on.
Okay. All right. So now, let's move forward. So I also got to know, I got some information that a caveat was put on Mohbad's property. Now, I don't think it's okay for the court to have granted that. Because if he wants to be a show, a big show, Mr. Loba can demonstrate to the court that the caveat is fraudulent. All right? Based on the fact that the court chosen center for a DNA and ESTC was fraudulent, or a secretariat was fraudulent. All right? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I know, yes, okay.
Are you disturbing your neighbor?
Okay, so hold on. Yeah, sorry, I have someone speaking to me here.
Right.
So based on that, so he can also file a motion to remove the caveat by applying to the probate. All right? So there is a lot that can be done here. Now, to my advice, if I may advise, right? And we can also ask a question, what can be done? All right? So Mr. Loba can go back to the court if he wants and also tell the court, explain to the court and request a new order for accredited laboratories. He should go back to the court. If he doesn't want to withdraw this case, he should go back to the court and request a new order. A new order can be requested by Mr. Loba. Mr. Loba can also seek qualified alternative. There is a lot that he can do. Go back to the court, Mr. Loba, and request a new order. You want your own to be done in a specific laboratory. Request a new order. Do not allow the court. The mistake Ogungbe made, Ogungbe should not accept the court order. They can reissue a new order. If they believe it was fraudulent, a new order can be, they can at least request a new order for an accredited laboratory again. Now, to the deceased wife, I will not say baby mama. I don't want to say that because that is disrespectful. I will not call her that. To the deceased wife, she also can also put in any order. If you believe that, okay, I chose a laboratory, a tissue-based DNA isn't done there, request any order. Mr. Loba, request any order. Everyone, request any order and follow it up. I think that will settle this case.
Okay, would you agree with me that you're making a mistake, that withdrawing this case is a no-no? Would you agree with me? Just like I was saying. Because now, if they withdraw the case now without furthering at all to court anymore, by law, Liam is already Mohbad's child. Okay, because now they're gonna be a contest. Wait now, they're gonna be a contest of now. Was Wunmi handled to was there consent between the two families to have this marriage established? Yes, there was consent. Baba Mohbad was there with his brother and his wife, his ex-wife, and Wunmi's father and mother were there. Please wait. Please wait. They were both there.
Okay, please, sorry.
Okay,
yes,
they were both there, and these guys are above 18. And right there was a consent being given by the two parents. Wunmi was handed over to these parents in form of a traditional ceremony, right? And Baba Mohbad, which he went through that process, according to him, he went to satisfy his son. Okay, he knew what he was doing, not that he didn't know. He knew what he was doing because he wanted to satisfy Mohbad, right? Then later, after on, he now realized that he made a mistake. That is his own mistake, right? But he did
so
what is supposed to be done. Yeah, he did what is supposed to be done. Okay. And even after that time, he recognized Wunmi as Mohbad. Mohbad on so many accounts has called Wunmi Mohbad's wife. Even Muyiwa has called Wunmi Mohbad's wife, all right? Because they know what they did in order to have her as a wife. Sure, you understand?
Okay, so all right. So, let me establish something. Okay, so now let me establish something. In the Yoruba culture, if you have a child, they will say that if you have a child for a man, you are no more a concubine, you are a wife. That's the Yoruba culture. Mr. Loba can go by that. Okay? Mr. Loba can go.
What is it meant?
In the Yoruba culture, if you have a child for somebody, they can call you a wife. They will say that, okay, you are a wife. But the legal binding, there's no legal binding that you are the wife. Okay? Mr. Loba can say that.
Yeah, no, he can say that. No, I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Hold on. Okay, hold on, Mr.
Baby mama can become someone's wife, just literally. That doesn't mean in the legal setting.
That is just Yoruba thing, right?
Not just Yoruba, not
so
just Yoruba, not the Nigerian setting, Nigerian thing.
Oh, okay, well, okay. All right, thank you. All right, so well said. So, Mr. Loba, and so many, I've heard him said this. I've been on his platform when he was talking. He said, according to what I heard, that whatever they had was an engagement, not a ceremonial marriage, according to him. If this should go to court,
what's the difference between engagement and ceremonial? What's the difference between engagement and ceremonial marriage?
Engagement. Okay, so in an engagement, it's a ceremony that is not an official marriage, but a pre-wedding.
What is
wait.
What is
so if you talk about a ceremonial,
what is that? What is done? What activity is done in an engagement, and what activity is done in a ceremony, in a marriage ceremony?
It's a marriage. Okay, so in an engagement, the wife will bring this, a family. The husband will bring his family, and they will know each other. It's just like knowing each other.
Or engagement?
They will introduce each other.
Are you talking about introduction or marriage engagement?
It's just awkward. Introduction is also some people can call it engagement. According to some people,
okay? Right? Is that what you are saying?
So now, when you talk about a tradition, yes, when you talk about a traditional marriage, Paparino, traditional marriage is different. Where the bride price is paid, in the Igbo land, they have wine carrying. They will carry the wine, right? They will go to the husband. They will give it to the husband. The husband will
the traditional right.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Exactly. Then they will bring the yams, they will bring the dowry, they will do all that to officially tell the both families that, listen, this is our wife, we have married her. Then the husband and the wife can then go to the courts and get a certificate, which is available. They can do that, right? But in this case, according to Mr. Loba, he said that wasn't done. He said he was invited for for something, I don't know what he said. He said that wasn't the case. He said when he got there, they actually sold a uniform and gave it to him. That was what he said. And if you look at that, that can be viewed as manipulation.
No, what did they tell him they were doing? What did they tell him they were doing? Introduction?
Well, they said it was just, yes, an introduction or whatever you want to call it.
But in his eyes, is that how introduction is done in Yoruba land? You see, let me tell something, right?
Okay.
Let me tell something. Wait, get something clear here. Right? Unless we want to deceive ourselves, these two people, they married. Okay? If what happened to Mohbad had not happened, one, we will not even be in the midst of this conversation. We can talk about DNA, right? But trying to make something out of nothing is going to cause more problems. Sure you get. But Mohbad is not a small boy. when he was sitting there and wearing all of those things and paying dowry, he paid dowry. Okay, he knew that in the normal Yoruba settings, this is not the right way to go about these things. He could have cut it up right there. Okay, so are we going to say that he deceived that family into making them feel like they are married to Mohbad, you know, and at the end of the day, like he's now rejecting.
Okay,
why did he pay the dowry? That's my question. Why did he pay the dowry to do what we did? Why did he pay the dowry? Why did he sit down there and was
he said he never paid any dowry.
Come on, Baba said he paid dowry.
He said he did not pay the dowry.
One African TV asked him.
He said he never paid the dowry.
So you know what? What are you saying? Don't tell me that, I beg. Baba said he paid it. That argument is not going to go far. You can argue the DNA. You can argue the DNA, but this will not make sense.
You know what? Okay, you know what, Paparino? Let's not go into that because that's a personal, you know, that's their own personal issue. So they can deal with that. So for the DNA, Mr. Loba should go to court, have a reorder, then they can just go from there.
So you also join me. You also join me in faulting him for withdrawing that case from court, right?
Well, he can withdraw the case if you want.
It's not about it can. I'm saying it's not.
He can withdraw the case. Why not?
I'm saying he cannot.
He has the right to do that.
Listen, please. I'm not saying he cannot. I'm saying it is not in his best interest to withdraw this DNA case from court. Because if you withdraw it from court...
It is in his best interest. Why not?
Yeah, no, it's not in his best interest. You know what I say it's not in his best interest? As we speak right now, if he withdraws that case from
court... So can you tell me why it's not in his best interest?
And that's what I'm explaining now. As it is right now, if Aloba withdraws this case in court, okay, it means the presumptions of the fact that a child born into a marriage is a legitimate child. That presumption will just kick off. It means Liam is just the heir of Mohbad. So Aloba still need to fight more. He doesn't just have to just, throw in the towel.
I disagree with you. No, I totally disagree with you.
Withdraw. Okay, now let me ask you. No, I know you disagree. Explain to me how withdrawing this case from court to, without going back to court to, tell me how, if court stay away from this case, tell me how Aloba will still have hold on Mohbad property. Go on. Go on.
Well, I think if the court, if Mr. Aloba withdraws from the court, Mr. Aloba can go to the probate court. All right, he can do that.
And that is not. And that is not.
He can also.
No, wait. If you go to
he can tell the probate court. You know what? Let's just make it simple. He can go to probate court and also disregard or ask the court to disregard what the other party did. That is acceptable. All right, but it's just going to be a show.
Let's be practical. Explain to me. Let's be practical. Explain to me how it will happen.
Please. Paparino, please give me 15 minutes. I have to go now. I have to be somewhere.
All right.
But I will definitely come back. Okay. Give me a sec, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You see, people don't like the truth.
Good morning, Paparino.
How are you? Karimo.
Do you want to talk before I talk?
No. We can talk.
I did do this submission.
Why not?
Okay. So, good morning. I listened to your analysis this morning, but I think I have a different opinion, and, we are all entitled to our opinion. So, what I'm about to say is that I feel like both parties know what they are doing, and they are both playing games because they know what to do. They know actually what. I'll start by saying this. You said something about custody. So now, if we are to look at this, we have some individuals or some spouse or some marriages who ended up in divorce. But there's a way of co-parents in peace. For example, to take as an example, Mr. Panikayode is an example. So all this process was through the court sittings. So they find a way where they can see the kids. They set up time
when they can both have the kids. But that is not the point on ground. Now, if Baba said he wants a private DNA, the court can also find a way of saying, okay, you want a private DNA. She's not going to release her child to you because of the differences that you guys have. To me, he has a right to know if this child that is going to be bearing Aloba, because take it or leave it, Liam will carry the name Aloba. So just when Mohbad was alive, he didn't deny this child. But at the same time, Joseph Aloba said his son made some comments to him about the child. So there's two different things. Some men will, some men will know that. Some men will have a doubt that Shomoni, I became Shomoni, but they will still be taking care of the child. And it will go to the point that they cannot take it any longer in view for DNA or talk to someone closer to them about it. I think that is the case of Mohbad. Now, they are both Josie wants DNA because I think Josie should continue to be saying he wants DNA to prove out the paternity and to know if Liam is the legitimate child of Mohbad that will be inheriting Mohbad's property and estate. Aloba should include that because take it or leave it, with the DNA or without the DNA, there will be a big chunk of Mohbad's property that will go to Liam. Being the son right now, a big chunk of Mohbad's property will definitely go to Liam before it goes to any other part of the family. You don't need anyone to tell us that. For example, they can say 50% of Mohbad's property go to his son. So that is why he has to indicate that or include that the DNA is for the paternity. There are two pieces that I think the reason why they want this DNA, there are two pieces. The first P is property. The second P is paternity. So those two P's are the major reason why they want to know if Mohbad belongs to, if Liam belongs to Mohbad or not. Now, if Aloba is asking for DNA, we all know with the public, unless we want to deny the fact that the reason why Aloba wants this DNA is because of property. He wanted the DNA because of property, not because of paternity. But in the process of property, he has to ask for the paternity to know. Because if Liam was not, after the DNA, Liam doesn't belong to Mohbad, that pushes Liam as in, the big chunk I was talking about, and now switch over to Aloba, being the father, as the head of the Aloba family. That big chunk can now go to Aloba. So that big chunk can go to Aloba. Thank you for that. So we all know what is going on. But some people doesn't care about the property. We care about the paternity. Because it's not easy for Mohbad to labor that much and being beaten and went through all that he went through while he was here and after his death, and a big chunk of his sweat to go to the wrong person. Take it or leave it. Aloba is a bad man. He's not responsible. He is still the father of Mohbad, right? So now, when it comes to property, if it is a good man, is not a good father, a big chunk of his property, if it goes to Aloba and not to Liam, it is so reasonable, and I think Mohbad will be happy about that wherever he is. And so, if it goes to Aloba and the other member of Mohbad's family by blood, sentiment aside, and also, if the big chunk of Mohbad's property go to Liam as a legitimate son after DNA, Mohbad will also be happy with it. That is not going, and Mohbad will be happy with it, and the rest of the maybe 50%, if the family shares amongst themselves, family shares amongst themselves, family shares amongst themselves. I, I,
Fighting us.
yes,
Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, you can hear me. All right. So now, Aloba is seeking for paternity, basically. Okay. When he gets paternity, the results can now be used for whatever. Okay, it's paternity that he's seeking first. When he gets the result, then they can make every other case. I don't think there's like I don't think there's a case on the estate right now as we speak. But whatever evidence of the paternity they get, they will take it to the authorities where they have to apply for property administration. That okay, like we have this person in charge of this child. Okay, we have this person in charge or on behalf of Mohbad is acting. If, for example, if the child belongs to Mohbad, I think the best person here that will be giving property administration is going to be Wumi. Okay, and if it doesn't, then I think Aloba will come in at that place. Yeah, I mean, there's no much issue here, but one very important thing here is to know, and which I want us to understand, that the law don't function that way. There is nowhere in the world, and not even in Nigeria, where the court will order a guardian, a legal guardian to a child or the parent to offer their child for a third party to come undergo any medical operation on that child. It's not going to work. But what the court will do, you will make your application to the courts, and that's one thing people are misunderstanding. They are trying to bring in emotional sentiment, and the court doesn't work with that. By emotion, by culture or whatever, it's not a bad thing. I support the fact that women should cooperate with the family, all right, and bring the child to the family. She has nothing to hide, and let them do whatever. But since it has become a battle, which they have been fighting before Mohbad, I don't forget, constant that tune. Since it has become a battle, and once it's a battle, it's no longer something in the hands of Wumi anymore. Wumi has put it in the hand of the court. And you cannot blame the court. If the court say, okay, Aloba, you are fighting with this person is fighting with you, I will do it. Okay? And whatever result I get is the final. That's how it will be done. No court will tell any mother to bring their child for somebody else to go and do anything, because now whatever Aloba do, the court cannot.
That was not what Aloba was asking for.
No. I'll play the video. The video say Aloba is asking. The video is asking. Go. Aloba is asking. Should I play the video? Should I play this here? Should I play it?
Paparino, hold on, please. Hold on, please. At the beginning, Baba Mohbad. I'm also watching Baba Mohbad the way he handle this thing. I'm just saying this, he said it. At the beginning, Baba Mohbad will say, he was saying that at this point, he himself knows that he wants a private one, in the sense that he's going to have his own pathology conducted aside from the court's he's going to have his own healthcare personnel conduct it, or healthcare team conduct his own private DNA. But it's going to be monitored further in the court. It's going to be monitored.
Yeah, thank you, Paparino. That's what Mr. Bano.
That's what he's asking for.
He wants the private DNA.
Let me
under the supervision of the court.
Let me come between them, please.
No same person saying we should give the chance to Aloba.
Wait, 1 minute. Okay. If Aloba is saying he wants, the court previously gave them a center. That was they lost that opportunity. The court gave them a center where they all should do their DNA. Imagine that they had gone through that process and Baba on today comes negative and Wunmi on comes positive and the court on comes positive. It will be investigated because it will not be automatically.
Did you use that center? Paparino, they didn't use that center. The court was also at fault.
That is what I'm saying. See what happened. See what point.
So the blame is on the court, not Aloba.
Wait. See what point. See what point that shows.
The blame is on the court.
Just wait.
Itself.
Yeah. See what point that shows. The court gave them.
Best opportunity, though.
Just wait. The court. Normally, nobody will give them such opportunity. When you go to court has integrity. Court will tell you that they want to do it, and they will come and read the result for both of you. Court will not be working between both of you. Okay. But in this case, the court was so considerate that it's okay. You pick three. I will choose from between you what you guys, what was given to you guys. So now, Baba Mohbad has chosen, Wunmi has chosen. Okay? Let's say this DNA was done and the result comes negative on Baba Mohbad's own hospital and come positive on that of Wunmi and the court. Do you think the court would have pronounced the legitimacy of that child? There will be conflict. There will be a criminal case investigation here. Because how can you get
that's why the court picked up their center too.
That's what I'm saying. It will be investigated criminally.
And the court failed.
No, that is what I'm saying. Look at this word. Okay, I was trying to say something there. It skipped me, just came back now. The way the court got, where everything become, where it went, opposite is where the court felt like since November, the court wanted to do this. You guys said you want 3 center. And I gave you 3 center. You pick. Okay, I said go ahead and take sample of Mohbad, take the teeth, everything. So as you are coming back this April 7, that's about 4 days ago. As you are coming back, I want you to come with a sample that has been taken so that we know we are sending it. Okay? Baba did not go for any sample taking. Okay? The other group, they communicated them, they did not go. Alright? He was busy publicating, that center is wrong, that and that. And then Wunmi too, they were busy writing to the court. Baba center is wrong, Baba doesn't want to do anything. So the court saw it as two fighting. When they now went back to court read on the side of Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad is accusing where Wunmi chose. Wunmi on too is accusing where Baba Mohbad chose. So the court now said, okay, I'm not going to have time for this nonsense all the time, okay? Both of you stop choosing. The court, I know there's a disappointment. This person didn't pick very well. This person complaining. I don't want all these things. I will choose a new person.
Paparino, you are muting the fact that the court picked up their own center too. You are muting that. Why?
Sure.
I don't understand.
That is why I'm saying that. Okay, but on the two sides now, there is misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So the court is saying,
I
want to help you guys resolve your issue.
No, Paparino, the integrity of the court is at stake. The integrity of the court is at stake.
That's what I said. If that be.
Paparino, please. If a court, the same court you are saying to go, that they should go and do it for the both of them, it's the same court that choose a center that does not carry out such DNA. Is that same court to be trusted by doing it alone by themselves?
Thank you very much. And that is why I said,
if they could do that.
Thank you very much. That is why I said that.
That's why Aloba is saying he doesn't trust them.
No, he has the right.
Because he doesn't trust them that they will do Magu.
He has the right.
Wait, Paparino, let me say that, please. So, hold on, Paparino, just 4 minutes. Aloba is not saying he doesn't trust them because they do Magu or politics. What he is saying is that if they could fail by choosing a wrong center, what could happen if they go and do it by themselves? It's questionable, Paparino.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Okay. What Papa has every right to doubt the court, even if it's me or anybody. I will fucking doubt. I will doubt that court. All right. In fact, when I investigated this case, the center of Wumi can do tissue-based DNA. That Papa they can do it too. The only thing is postmortem. When you apply postmortem to the two, then there is a very big gap. Postmortem is a real issue that so sorry. The embalmment. Once the center is embalmed, it's a serious issue on the both sides. Okay. Now the one of the court doesn't even do it at all. So that is very bad. I can understand that. And that is why I said that.
That's a big failure.
That is why I said that. If this was not a game, because Baba Mohbad is only being spearheaded, it's only being used to spearhead this case. The people that are really working the Baba Mohbad case, they are under the ground. We don't know who they are working with. All those Muyiwa, Buresh, all those guys, we don't know who they are working with. And some certain women from nowhere that Lizzie Anjorin has warned against. We don't know who's. So what they told Adoba this way. Let me have an ending now so that
they could be listening to this show.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Though. I've been stopped, but I don't meet her now. Let her be. But I've been addressing it. I don't care. Should I be scared of them? I cannot be scared of them. I have to just tell them what they are doing. Public is aware of what they are doing. Okay. So
no, I'm saying they could be listening to pick one or two things. Exactly. What we are saying. That's what I'm saying.
So Baba Mohbad is only being used as is to spearhead the whole movement. Okay? He doesn't have people at his best interest at hand. Right? Why do we always find fault in whatever they do? Because they don't want to do it. We should be learning from whatever they do. But they always go and make mistakes. I will play this video and show you the mistake of Ogungun. Please wait. Oh my God.
Paparino, please. 1 minute. Please, Paparino, please. I understand what you say. But let's put that aside. Right? Let's put aside the public, the scenario of the game being played by both parties. Let's put that aside. Let's come to the reality of what the court is doing at the moment.
That is what I'm saying. Right? The right way. I want to land on that. We all understand where the fault is coming from, which is on the court. I said Baba Mohbad doesn't have to withdraw this case unless he's playing games. They are trying to settle this case behind the scene. All right?
Okay.
Because that's an open statement. Let me complete it this way. Don't cut it short. It doesn't have right. It shouldn't withdraw this case. Right? That case should be what it should do. Is what I'm saying. It's what I want to say now. What Bankole and Smith did in the Corona inquest, they applied for a statutory order to have that judge or that magistrate replaced. I can't trust this magistrate. You can't, because of our magistrate, and just distrust the whole court settings now. You can't now. Okay? Is that magistrate that is corrupt? That magistrate, you don't want that magistrate. Okay? Let that magistrate go with that fault. That magistrate elected that social worker. Let them punish that magistrate. Take this case anywhere, they will punish that magistrate. So go for the punishment of that magistrate. Apply for a higher court and let them discipline that magistrate. And let them change the judge or the magistrate. Or in fact, let the higher court even take that case.
Paparino.
And Paparino, I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying. Sorry, madam. Sorry, madam, please. You know, I like what you're saying about this process concept, right? But the fact remains, court is an institution, right?
They can be corrupt. They want to don't just sleep on their corrupt. What do you do?
1 minute. No. I know. I'm coming there, right? And the court should have been a little bit fair in the solution, right, to this. And when Joseph Aloba is asking for a private DNA, it's a checkmate. Do you understand? He's not asking that give the baby to me. He's asking for a private sample to be taken under the nose eye of the court.
That can't be done. That's illegal. You know why it's illegal? No court will do that for you. Bring in Supreme Court, they will never do that for you. You know why they will never do that? Now, the court will instead...
Why?
Listen, the court will instead... If they want at most, what they can do is what they did, which I said, that you bring center. They will keep it balanced. You bring. Then from whatever you bring, then the court will now appoint a social worker that will monitor it, that will go and take the form from them, negotiate with them, that will follow the chain of custody, and everything will come back to court. But what the court cannot do is to say that Aloba, should bring a pathologist and let the pathologist who is being paid by Aloba get the sample and go do it and
it's called
and
private.
it's answerable to Aloba. It can't be done. Aloba can have that. It can't have that.
Paparino, 1 minute, please. I'm a little bit unclear.
Aloba can only have a court DNA, a court-based DNA.
No, I know. Paparino, he said, okay, so
only Wunmi and Mohbad is attached to private DNA of Liam. No other person on earth. Only Wunmi and Mohbad.
Okay, that's what you're trying. Okay,
yes.
That's what you're trying.
Aloba can, any other person can only get a court. They can only get a court DNA in the interest of Liam. Okay, not any other form of DNA. Okay. Any other form is annulled.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So what you're saying right now, even though to save the trouble or whatever, the stress from baby Liam, why the court is taking the sample, right? And you're saying now, at the same time, the sample taking, let's say Baba Mohbad had his own pathologist to take the sample. It's not going to be allowed. That's what you're saying right now.
Baba,
even though it's at the same time.
Yeah. The only thing, because of the court integrity, court is not going to, they're not going to jeopardize. Court want to have whatever that is done through the court, as long as court exists, that should be legal. It has to carry that legality.
No,
as long as it came.
Court is doing their own.
It doesn't matter as long as it comes to court order. As long as it comes to an order of court telling Wunmi is abiding by the court, and whatever that comes out will be considerate. If Baba does anything, okay, and it comes out anything, anyhow, court is responsible. Because Baba want to use that result to fight anywhere. If we say, court, give me this order, I got this result.
Thank you.
And the court, if the court doesn't have integrity, that result is fake. Sure, you get.
Yeah, I'm moving further now. Now, thank you. But you know one thing though, Wunmi is not saying point blank that it's not going to consent for that to happen. Wunmi just put some condition, right? Let's bring some condition.
Let Karim tell us about the apology.
No.
Let Karim make the apology. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm just going to say
you say Wunmi doesn't have to apologize, right? Go on. Tell us why she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Baba doesn't have to apologize. You say Baba doesn't have to apologize.
I have a question. Yeah, hold on. I have a question, please. So, can they bring this DNA issue to the paternity courts? I know we have paternity courts in Nigeria. Can they bring it there? Because that program, I thought that is what they major and that is what they based in. So they know the rights of the fourth party and the rights of the mother and the child.
Sure. Alaba can take his case to wherever that's suitable.
Yeah.
Today was suggesting probate court, which will also make sense.
So regarding the apology, how could we may be asking for apology to Lilian when she has not done a DNA for Aloba to know if truly he defamed Lilian? I think after the DNA is being done and it's being done like the right way it's supposed to be done, and the result comes back positive, then that is when we can say Aloba should go to 1 million newspapers, Aloba should post tweets and all that. But when there is no evidence, illegal evidence to disclaim illegal evidence of a laboratory test to disclaim every allegations as regarding the DNA, everything Aloba said about Liam. There's no legal evidence. There is no laboratory test to prove all that out. Aloba was wrong. She can suck that request into her anus. If there's a need for, so it's like the dog, the hunter was chasing an animal at the farm. The hunter wants to kill an animal. That animal now turned back and started chasing the hunter. I had to kill the hunter.
No, but
But that hunter was supposed to kill that animal, take it home, put it on the fire, put maggi, salt, pepper, roast it, and digest it with palm wine. Palm wine. But the hunter, the animal, one little animal, like squirrel. Squirrel, imagine squirrel chasing.
I always say Wumi is a squirrel compared to Aloba. Is Wumi not a squirrel?
Imagine a squirrel. I'm just using my lines. Imagine.
I wanted to come for you. I intentionally did that. I wanted to come for you. I intentionally did that.
They brought them with me. They come now. So imagine a squirrel chasing.
We shouldn't throw shit, sis. You know,
I'm not throwing shit. Richard, I'm not throwing shit. I'm saying it as it is. I'm a person of my word. Imagine a squirrel chasing and Uju that have killed elephants, tiger, name it. I'm a devil and all that. So now, if she's requesting and what's the name of this guy? Anyways, I feel like he's being sarcastic and saying, let's go and be begging with me.
You mean me? You mean me?
No.
Please, let me tell you why she has to beg. Let me tell you why, yeah. The begging of Wumi. Okay, the begging of Wumi is needed here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Where Wumi felt like, okay, Wumi just feel like Baba Mohbad has subjected her child under different kind of bullying.
No. Not until when. No. She can feel anyhow.
No, I didn't land the point. I didn't land the point. You didn't let me land the point. Wumi,
you said it in your narrative.
No. Let me complete the line. Yeah. Wumi is saying. Yeah. Wumi is feeling right that Baba Mohbad has defamed her son, not Aloba's son. Okay, in a way that she doesn't feel safe or she doesn't feel all right to bring that same son to him for whatever. Okay, it feels like if there's anything, let's meet in court. But if you have to come through me, you cannot say all these things against my son and at the same time be telling me to bring my son. That's what she said.
No.
But the bottom line.
Let Aloba to go through court order now. Why are you begging? If Aloba doesn't want to beg, go through court order.
Paparino, at the end of the day, even with the begging and not whatever you say, right, it still needs to be at the court, right? Do you understand? So the game here, is quite simple, right? Wumi has every right. I mean, she's gallivanting on that right. Do you understand?
No.
1 minute. At the moment,
I've not finished my submission. I've not finished.
Oh, yeah, finish. Go on, finish. Mommy, just finish.
She has no rights. See, if she after the DNA, okay, if she wants to jail her over life imprisonment, she can do that. Even me that I'm talking, if she wants to do, she can do that. But without...
You mean we make her send to life imprisonment? Is that what you're saying?
If I can sue her to life imprisonment and imprisonment after death, that is what I will do to her. For making me waste my money and all that.
Sorry, she's your sister.
I will sue her to life imprisonment.
Yeah,
you know, some people, when after they die, they will put alcohol on their grave. That is what I will do to her. Okay, as I was saying, all those things are emotional blackmail and shenanigans. She and her team also have said despicable things to Mohbad and to Baba Mohbad. Anything aside, Baba Mohbad also lost his son. Baba Mohbad left his son in Wumi's care the last time he saw Mohbad. The last time we saw Mohbad was left in Wumi's care, and the last time Wumi's family saw Wumi was left in Mohbad's care. Sentiment aside. And she didn't even deem it fit to call and said, your son that you left with me, fine. If Wumi have emotions running over her because she's the mother of the house, Papa Mohbad also have emotions running over him because he's the father of Mohbad. No matter how grown a child is, so I don't care what age Mohbad.
Okay, but Karimo,
Papa, can I say something?
1 minute. Karimo, they both offended themselves Baba Mohbad is the one that needs something from them now. That's what they are saying. But if Wunmi had needs something from Aloba,
No.
Wunmi doesn't need anything from Aloba. That's why she's not.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's not that Josie messed up the whole thing. Wunmi is the one that needed Aloba.
But now Aloba needs Wunmi. Now Aloba needs Wunmi.
No. Aloba doesn't need Wunmi.
Okay.
Let me say this. You want to be called an Aloba. And for example, let me use Naira Marley's
She doesn't want to be called. She's already, please. She doesn't want to. She's already.
No.
You should be careful of those statements. Okay, you have to go back to the marriage. The marriage maker Aloba, you can't take that away. You can't take that away, please. I mean, we're educated now.
You want to be called an Aloba. There is something. Wait now. There's a tie that ties you to that family code. Now, Naira Marley's statement as an example. He will not give the royalty unless they settle. Neither Wunmi nor give the royalty to. So the same standard alone. Some royalty may go to Wunmi that Aloba don't know about. Don't get me wrong. And I think that is even happening. But the one of Naira Marley, but the one of Naira Marley, you will show owó ẹ̀mejì ìsanwó fún ìwé kí bàbá Túndé lọ́la fáwọn ìfẹ́ ìgbìmọ̀. You get what I'm saying?
No, but Karimo, look at it. I get your point, but look at it this way, right? Though Naira Marley wants to pay the legitimate person, all right? Wunmi is taking Wunmi is taking Naira Marley to court because she believes she has a legitimate child on Mohbad. Now, if Baba Mohbad takes Naira Marley to court, how can it prove legitimacy? That's the question.
Baba Mohbad can take Naira Marley to court because Naira Marley cannot deny Baba Mohbad as a father of Mohbad. He has got one or two things to do with Baba Mohbad. Who knows, maybe when he was about to sign it to the Malian music, who knows, maybe Baba Mohbad was there.
So,
you have seen videos, you have seen a lot of things.
Whatever, being there or not being there doesn't mean anything.
Paparino, hold on. Are you saying when someone dies, all the property goes to the kids alone? Even if it's 10, 5%, 1%.
That's what I'm saying. Look at this case. See the way this case will go, right? This case is still a family. It's a family court that will settle it. But the person that will initiate this case, any party can initiate it. Then the other party will join it. Okay? If Wunmi initiate this case to any court, what Aloba will quickly do is to join the case. Okay? To also claim legitimacy to the property of Mohbad. And when Aloba gets there, at the end of the day, okay, the court will still either do DNA or the court will presume if DNA is not done this time because Baba Mohbad has taken the case out of court. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he's doing that.
Has he taken it out of court?
According to what we heard last time, he was taking it out of court.
He hasn't taken it out of court. He hasn't taken it.
That's what I'm saying. If he ever takes out of the court, it's a loss for him. Okay, he doesn't need it. He still need to push further. We can't tell. Okay, the result is better than no result.
Now, this is why I come back to what you said, the playing game. Papa doesn't need to step out. Right? Although he's looking so frustrated at the moment, they should not step out. They should keep pushing. There's many ways to tackle these issues, right? So he should try and exploit which other way to make sure this is still standing. So checking out probably wouldn't be the best solution, like you rightly said, Paparino. I don't think it's the right way to go. That makes it more suspicious.
That means they want to settle behind the scene. Yeah, they just want Public to have sympathy for Bamu, but then they go and settle behind the scene. Okay, because Baba have to keep fighting. You know, and you are fighting for party, you are fighting for everything. You cannot stop fighting at any front. If you are fighting for party, fight for fraternity here, do everything. But what you cannot say is that I'm frustrated, I want to go and bury mobile, I have lost hope in Lagos State, there's nothing I can do. It means you didn't want to do it in the beginning.
But do you know, Paparino, there's something I said yesterday. Do you know that if these two parties want to settle out of court, there's nothing we Public can do?
Sure. It's a family case now.
We don't have. They can go behind the scenes.
That's what I'm saying.
And settle this out of court.
I am seeing a kind of 30-70 here. A kind of 30-70.
So funny. I really feel sorry for Bamu. Honestly, when I look at it,
30 for Aloba,
I feel sorry for him.
and 70 for
anyway.
the others. I mean, if they go
that way, I think they should just take it from public eye. Take it away from public eye and go and settle this thing. Honestly.
You know what? If they don't do DNA now, there is time for them to share the property. This issue will still arise again because of that 30-70 formula you mentioned. Another will say no, you cannot take 70 and give me 30. Because I don't even
in fact, that will not done. Whatever the agreement, whatever 37 I'm talking about, is against the property. It's not for any other reason. That come, stop this DNA case you're talking about. Okay, let us go to the property. We'll just give you 30. We'll get 70. Okay. Yeah, we don't know how many of you guys are in your team, but we are much. The mother is here, the brothers are here, the sisters are here, the wife is here, the child is here. Come on now, you are just one of you. Come on. So, think about it. But if you want problem, we'll give you problem. And the problem is this: keep asking for DNA, then we'll give you problem. Okay? And if you keep asking for DNA, if you go to court will do it. If you come positive, then you will lose everything. Now, what do you want? You want 30 or you want to lose all? Choose.
It's a little bit complex, unfortunately.
You understand? That's why I'm telling. That's why he's taking the case out of court, because he has seen that court cannot give him justice that he wants. So he should just, say, court can't give me. Muiwa, go get the 30%.
But honestly speaking, with the way I looked at it, this is my own conviction. I think what Joseph Aloba is looking for is beyond the property. I think he wants to ascertain.
No. Forget that thing. Forget that homicide case, I beg. Forget that thing. Forget that thing.
No, I'm not talking about homicide. He wants to be sure.
Property.
It's property.
He's concerned about the sharing formula. The sharing formula is the problem of Aloba.
Yeah. It's not about
if they claim
then
this boy
if it's something to do with the sharing formula, then this is something they should set behind the scene.
Yeah, it's a sharing formula. That's why
but he wants a good face. That's why he's crying. You see him trying to look for sympathy. Okay. He's looking for sympathy.
That guy is manipulation.
He's acting.
It's manipulation.
Yamubat too can do this. Yamubat acted now. She Yamubat do sukuni. Oh no. They are all acting. Wumi is an actress. What do you expect? They are all acting. Just for us to be watching movies. And when they say ordinary carpenter, guys, do you expect ordinary carpenter to win in this case? We're on a carry ordinary carpenter, put them for front. What do you expect before? So you will not be celebrating that the ordinary carpenter against Lagos State. Ordinary carpenter won Lagos State. They're mad. Ordinary carpenter now you want to
that ordinary carpenter statement is it's kind of a guilty trip.
It's a sympathy.
It doesn't fly anywhere. No, it doesn't fly.
Ordinary carpenter. You're not a pastor. You should be saying you're a pastor. You're saying you're ordinary carpenter.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, anyway, but it's a game of chess.
Hello, call me folk. How are you? Who's there? Do you want to say something? Odogu, you guys can unmute and add to this.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. But you guys should keep it straight here. We don't do bias or things here. Just keep it straight. Go on.
So the reason why I came up on the live, I think you guys were talking about a private DM or about private DNA stuff.
All right.
And I was like saying that it's asking for a private DNA. You can't ask for a private DNA because you have taken the matter to court already. So you have to ask the court am I able to carry out a private DNA? It has to be from the judge. The judge has to like obviously give a condition to Wunmi, but you can't be dragging Wunmi online claiming that Wunmi is refusing a private DNA. That you're already taking the matter to court. So obviously you have to settle it in court. If you haven't taken the matter to court, it's a different thing. Well, you can't take someone to court and expect that you want to come.
But I don't think it's all about dragging Wunmi online. It's only appealing to the court.
But there are some people dragging online.
Richie, please. Baba Mohbad is using a very wrong statement. Okay, and let's correct it here and for all.
Okay.
Baba is saying that because the same right that Wunmi has to go and do a private DNA on Liam, he also wants that right. He can never get it now. That the same way Wunmi went to do private DNA on Liam that Yabojo has, that he too wants to do that. He can never have that now. He can only have court DNA. Baba can only have court monitor DNA, not his own.
Yeah, at the moment Baba is not the immediate parent, so it's never going to happen.
Exactly.
Wunmi
is even saying that I will allow you if you beg. If you kneel down and beg, if you crawl or whatever, Wunmi is even saying I will allow you to do it if you beg. That one is only Wunmi who can allow him to do that. It's not court. It's in the hand of Wunmi. That one. But one of the court.
She said that because she knows Baba will never do that. That's another manipulation. Paparino, that's another manipulation.
Baba was being spanked by Buresi. How are you sure Baba can never beg? How are you sure about that?
No, she's asking for apology in the open space, and that will not happen. She knows that.
How are you sure Baba cannot do that?
She knows she will not do that. Okay, let's watch and see. Let's watch and see.
No, the reason why Josie will not do that is Josie team already playing game. Wunmi want to phone Wunmi low phone Wunmi. Okay? Wunmi, if Wunmi was fighting with a very serious team, do you think Wunmi will be doing these things? Eh? No, now. They are fighting with a weak team. Wunmi is so powerful more than them. In fact, Wunmi, they are so small, all of them in that team. I don't look at them. They're just crying. I saw your daddy posting one nonsense. Baba asked for DNA. They should give him. They don't know shit. They refuse to educate themselves about the law. They don't know nothing. You know what happened here? The magistrate understand that they should call for the change, for the replacement of that magistrate. But they're not doing that. You are saying you are taking a case out.
What happened that is hold on, Paparino. You know there's a decision because you make rational decision. That was what happened at the he made irrational decision because he was stressed. So now, if he's going to listen, if he's not going to go to school to win, Ogungwe, I see Ogungwe being frustrated. I see Ogungwe doing a good job, but he's being frustrated. I could tell, looking at him and his body language. Baba needs to double up his game. If he has good things around him, within the twinkle of an eye, he can overthrow whatever that is going on right now. If he can double up his game and ready to spend the money he has with him, that 13 million, only that 13 million he has with him, or the ones he has with him before, if he's ready to spend money, consult experienced legal team to join Ogungwe. Because Ogungwe is sweating at this point. He is sweating profusely. He is frustrated. So, for him to be able to move forward, he should spend money and hire experienced legal team to join Ogungwe at this point. There is no option to beg or to negotiate. So he has reasons to ask for that deal. If the court is going to say they are going to beat you, do you know the reason why he has to get more legal team to join the group? The fact that the court choose a DNA center that doesn't conduct that test, can use that against the judge. me the opportunity to go and do it, to go and bring a center. I didn't say I wasn't going to bring a center.
100%.
Papa's team that discovered that the courts. So Baba was the one that discovered the negligence or like the court was not at least I'm trying to
put it this way, they're not competent enough. They didn't do that due diligence. Because all the requirements should have been covered.
Because they know what they are doing. He tried to teach them their job and they neglect up the right. You see, I want to go back on the option that you gave me before. That I should go and do it by myself. You should not say you want to go and do especially a private one. I want to stick that option that you gave me. So why didn't you do it? The only reason why I did not do it was because my people found out that the courts provide a center that does not carry out that DNA. Now that same court is saying they want to go and do it alone, what would have happened if I was not aware of the center that the court gave us? How do you expect my people to know the place that the court mentioned did not do that DNA? The court will just come back and give me inconclusive results because that center will only stop.
This is my expectation from the court as well. They say, you know what, we're starting all over again. Now, let's flesh out the requirement for requesting for a DNA center. These are the list of the requirements you should check before bringing any center to me. Make sure the center you bring it to me, that's including me, myself, the court. I need to make sure I check all these. I tick the box that all these are possible, right, before I come with the center. So I don't think going and making a different decision at this point in time is not the right thing to do, honestly, because the integrity of the court is at stake. This is what I keep saying. They shouldn't have changed anything.
No.
Just go back and do the whole thing again.
Mr. Richard, the fact that the court choose a center that doesn't conduct that DNA, they crash their own integrity at that point.
That's what I'm saying. They should try and repair the image. They should try and repair the image. Like giving this kind of solution is not repairing the image of the court.
They should say sorry to Anoba. They should say sorry to me.
To the public that trust them not.
Excuse me. Can I say something quick? Karimo.
Listen.
Yeah. You live in the state, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Okay. Have you also tried to do a follow-up if those centers also do not do the DNA requirement that these people are talking about? Have you also tried to do a follow-up to know if the email is true, if those things that they wrote are truthful?
Oh, I don't have to do a follow-up.
But if someone just listen now.
Hold on.
If someone, hold on. I'll let you answer.
Hold on. Let me answer before you speak. I'm sorry. I didn't check, but several platforms have called, even Omowummi platform, Anita Bella platform called and confirmed, and they told her they don't conduct, and that will be part of the reason why she fell out with streaming platform. Have I answered your question?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the bottom line, this DNA thing, this with the unbound body. Let's be realistic. Even though let that be as it may. One minute. Let me just correct it.
Okay.
Please, this is what you need to know. You guys need to know. Even though, right? Let's assume that you have the center. That's okay. They can do it, but it's still a 50-50. It's not guaranteed because what they would do, they do a pre-test to see if the DNA structure has not been fully damaged. If it's damaged, you will not get that result. Okay? So any DNA center in the world will tell you, they will check on this, but they will do a pre-test to see whether the DNA structure is viable to do the test. So what are we talking about here?
So will not.
Let them
Let
stop
them
all
not
this.
drag us to the center.
No, that's the truth. It's just the truth.
Why
It's
to drag
proven.
us back to the
It's
center?
proven.
It has already been proven, and for the fact that the judge said she was not aware, Baba had a case. Furthermore, Mr. Richie, Baba said the judge said why did they that the judge was not aware that the center that they chose was not conducting that test. Papa Mohbad had a case right there. I still want to choose, my center can do it, or you want me to choose another center, I'm ready to choose it. I have money to take care of it. I don't need money to take care of it. I don't need the government to take care of it. But the reason why I'm saying yes, sir, your honor, ma or sir, is that this coach, this honorable coach, was the one that chose a wrong center. And my people called my notice to it. And as soon as I heard, I did the needful. I reached out to the court to let them know their center cannot conduct that test. Papa, after court, the judge will, unless he wants to manipulate it. And I expect Mr. Ogungbe to push further on that statement. I think to do that. If they can approach another court, because it's obvious they don't know what they're doing. Because for you to choose the center, you could have done your due diligence by reaching out to the center, by asking for the process. They should even know the process. And as a matter of fact, a court that I don't know how many years that court have been running. I don't know how many years that court have been running. Nigerians should have a court. I don't think the last case will be the first case of maternity with embalming. So the court should have a center that they always use. For example, look at the U.S. Embassy. They have their own center. They don't want to go and do DNA.
We should ask you what
Am I right, Mr. Richie? They will tell you to go to Rosta Carrington in AI. Am I right or wrong? It's not that they will be using centers. They already have centers that they have been using.
They have their own accredited centers.
They have their own accredited centers that they've been using for so long. So I expect that already coach to choose or provide a center that they've been using and that they trusted. Not anyone that they just saw online. That shows another negligence of the part of that court. Are they saying that now, if another case arrests tomorrow, they will choose another center? They have to have a center for all these tests. That is why they are put. Not that they will be choosing center here and there. They have to have a center that they will trust. They will know that these people, whatever result they give us, will be valued.
Okay. All right, so can I speak now? So Paparino, I told you I'll be back. Thank you so much for allowing me back. So I just made some verification and nobody told Mr. Loba to apologize. I made some verification. It was never said in the court. So that is wrong. Mr. Loba was never told to apologize. So let's leave that alone. I just verified that.
Somebody said it wasn't a court statement, right?
No.
It was never a court statement.
No, it was never.
So,
no.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Sorry.
Okay, please, can I just go on, please?
Please, hold on, please.
Please, okay, ma'am, please, can I just go on, please? I wanted to say something. Can you allow me to go?
Okay, go ahead.
Is it okay? All right, thank you. I appreciate that. So now, what you were talking about before I took a break was we were talking about if Mr. Loba have the right, should he withdraw, should he not withdraw? You need to understand one fact that an order was issued. It was granted. Mr. Loba application was granted to have his DNA done in an accredited location. We should understand that. An order was granted. So what Mr. Loba can do here is what he can do. First of all, as I was saying, you need to request a new order for an accredited laboratory. It needs to go back since the first one was a mistake or it was fraudulent. It can request for a new order again. All right. So again, I was also talking about the probate. We were talking about the probate, and what Mr. Loba can also do, because I also got to understand, I got something that a caveat has been placed on Mubat's, estate. Let's call it an estate because it's an estate, right? So this is going to be a big thing, and I'm telling you now, it's going to be a show. In months to come, it's going to be a show. Since a caveat has been placed, the point is that we should ask ourselves, whoever placed the caveat on Mohbad's property, do they have the right to do that? And why did the court grant it? Why was it granted? Without a paternity test, why did the court grant that caveat? Why was it ordered and why was it granted? So that's the question we need to ask ourselves. So what Mr. Loba can do, I don't want to keep giving him information on what he needs to do. Neither do I want to give the other party information on what they need to do. All right? Because if the if the paternity is not established, Mr. Loba can go back to the caveat court. And based on the fact that the court chosen center for DNA was fraudulent, right? You can also file a motion to remove the caveat. You can apply to the probate to remove the caveat, the caveat, right? This can be done, and that's going to be a big problem. Whatever the court system or whatever they are doing, especially to place a caveat on someone's property, or someone's estate whose paternity is being questioned, they do not have the right to do that. So we are going to leave it like that, and I'm not going to move forward. I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. So you can go ahead and speak, madam. Thank you.
Yeah, so what I was going to say earlier was that I think at the court, I'm not sure because I haven't seen the citizen, but I think what the judge might have said on the 7th was that both parties should go and mediate amongst themselves. But the other party came out and said they told Papa to beg me.
You see, this is why. Please hold on. What is it? This is Mommy J. Okay, Mommy J. You see, this is why our magistrates, our judges have been bashed in the public. They say something in the courts, and people come out and twist it. The judge, the magistrate, whoever said this, never at any point said anybody should beg anyone. Please, let's be mindful. Let's be mindful of what we say outside that wasn't said in the courtroom. It's a big problem. Actually, it's a criminal offense. Let's be very mindful. If the judge did not say it, the magistrate did not say it, do not come out and tell the public this was said. Mr. Loba was never told by the magistrate to apologize to anyone. Neither did the magistrate tell anyone to apologize to Mr. Loba. Thank you.
I'm going to break this silence. As far as I'm concerned, the Baba, I hold it with us, not to bad interest. For me as a person, when we said it, someone who said we did not so. So when we said it, go and listen. After she said you beg the son, she said, they say you should beg me. She said it. One time, Gwen said, I want me, I'm not saying about any other person. I want them to do that DNA. I so much want them to do that DNA. You see, Kasala will post or Kasala will not post. Aloba, I'm not supporting you. I'm not supporting you. And the result of the Miss Private DNA, you already aware of it. Aloba, you know what Miss Private DNA result was, unless you want to lie to the public. So you're asking for DNA because of property. You know what the result is. I mean, I want them to do that DNA. So we can know Kasala will vote for Kasala will not vote. Because some people like me, I have my reservation after the DNA. But if you give up at this point, and your loss will be my loss. And your loss will be my loss.
Something. Can you hear me? Baba said, Alilopa Mubad. Do you know that if Baba is able to bring that Ali to them, that Ali has more power and more right to ask for the paternity of Liam more than Baba Mubad? Do you know so? Do you guys know so?
But the Ali will not come to the public. Yeah. The Ali will not come to the public. Will not come to the public.
Baba know the Ali now. Baba know the Ali. Let him tell us the Ali, so that.
But the Ali will not come to public to us unless the Ali will.
So it means Baba and the Ali are planning together. Can we say Baba and the Ali are planning together?
That's why it's like.
Anyway, I want to play this for me audio, and whatever is wrong there, you guys, anybody will stop me. If there's anything that is wrong there, you will stop me. Because I keep hearing people saying something is wrong, something is wrong. I don't know where you guys are getting all those late. And whatever that is wrong there, you're going to stop me and tell me this is what Wumi said that you think is wrong. Okay. Moderators, bring people up. Are there requests? Moderators, if there are requests, bring them up. Moderators, moderators, moderators. Moderators, moderators, moderators. So let's get it this way. So I'm going to play this. If anything is wrong, please somebody to correct me, okay? Because I listen to this, I don't know what people are saying is wrong here. Let me play it. Whatever that is wrong, tell me in this woman's adverse. Let me see. Is it playing or no?
What do you expect to be 10 Latano? One more surprised to me by your Conimori. Baba, Emma sorrow. Emma, I know most of your lies, most of your conversations online are lies. Just because I'm not debunking you. I'm actually for any time that that will counter everything. No, not counter. But right now, Emma sorrow. I just want you to have one thing at the back of your mind. That will see. Twitter, Instagram, nothing will change my mind. You could go, everybody bashing will just cry. I am nothing will change. The only thing that can change my mind, I have told you yesterday, you will beg Liam. You will do 10 media rounds. You will go to every you know I told you at the court yesterday. You will do every newspaper publication. So I apologize to this boy from all
guys, please, if we get to anywhere that is wrong in all her statements, just tell me, and then we can analyze it. If she say anything that you think is wrong, stop me, and then we can see and check why you think it's wrong. We will check by the law of Nigeria and see why it's wrong. Let me continue.
Because you know,
should I pause it for you to speak? Should I pause it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pause it. Go on.
Yes, please. She said, you know, I told you yesterday at the court. Mm-hmm. What did she mean by that? Was it that she told Baba at the court to beg Liam in front of the judge? Or outside the court?
It seems that there was a confrontation in the court. No family issues like this, they will always be shouting at each other, and that, even if anything will be done, he must go out, he must beg, Emma baby, Emma all those things. It may be a quarrel, we don't know until we hear from the other side. And Baba will not go that low to be telling her how all those things happen. So, but the thing is, she wants Baba back to beg, And that's what she's asking for. If at all, she will present her child to the man for whatever the man wants to do. And that is her own prerogative. She has the right to make that decision on her child. It's not my child, it's not your child, it's her child.
You have the right to say that you should beg the child because do you know until that child was born, he dragged the child.
But just because of what you wanted, which can never happen as far as there is law. There is law that protects the child, the interest of the child. It will never happen. The only way to happen is the court will do a DNA first. I will see the result of the court. Then maybe after signing that you apologize to Liam in 10 different stations, 10 newspapers for all you have made him go through, all the lies that you have said on it, you have told just to buy sympathy, just to make people believe you. But which you know at the back of your mind that you are here to publicize that you have maligned this innocent boy, you have done your thinkable to him just because of your own selfish interest. But one thing I'm going to do is that with or without you, I will do DNA. And once it is done, I would want you to go out there to defend my child.
Now, what she meant by with you or without child do DNA, to me is making it clear that whether Aloba likes or not, Wunmi, if Aloba withdraw that case in court, okay, Wunmi now will now apply to courts to do DNA on Liam, which court will monitor, and that will cement. Liam is already mobile child, but that will further cement the paternity of a child. You see,
Let
me take it back now. That's a technical one. Let me take it back.
No.
Listen.
No,
She did say it. She did say. She said with or without you.
Which you know at the back of your
With or
mind
without
that
you.
No argument.
You have done your thinking to him just because of your selfish interest. But one thing I'm going to do is that with or without you, I will do DNA. Your time that you have maligned this innocent boy, you have done your thinkable to him just because of your own selfish interest. But one thing I'm going to do is that with or without you, I will do DNA.
And the only way she can do DNA that will be recognized without this.
Paparino.
The one she did, the one Wunmi did was private one. It's unrecognized.
She didn't say that. She didn't include that. Paparino, she did not
Paparino,
include
can I
it
quickly
until
check
when she
something?
included it.
All right.
Until when she included it.
All right.
She didn't include it.
I got to go on.
And she
All right.
said, with or without you. And let's not forget, she already did DNA without family.
No, that one is not recognized. That one is not recognized. If she has done it,
Okay, Paparino,
Papa.
if she has done it, she wouldn't want to do it again. It's because she knows that she wants to do a legal one, the one that is recognized. She knows she has done private one, but she wants to do the one that is recognized.
But she didn't mention it. She didn't say that. Papa, she didn't mention that. She didn't mention that in the statement.
You know, Karima, when you are speaking English, you don't have to include things.
Please, I'm not addressing.
When you are speaking English, you don't have to include. You don't have to
It's not that much to say something about this, Paparino.
simple and clearer English.
Stop coming after me. Stop coming after me.
Let's continue.
This is a
All right,
conversation.
Are you Paparino? Can I say something?
Yeah, go on, I hear you.
You see, listen. This is all right. Thank you, sir. There is going to be a big blow here, and this is going to be a big saga.
Against Aloba.
And I want you to know that. Yeah. No, against everyone. Now, listen. I want to say something. There are some people that actually have the DNA test, the previous DNA test in their hands. And if it's true that a previous one was done, right? A DNA has been done. I want you to know that there's an hospital, they went to an hospital to do that DNA. If the court should go ahead and bring out a different DNA than what was previously done, there's going to be a big issue. All right? And I also want you to know that there are some people who are gallantly, who are waiting for the court to pronounce a positive DNA, which I don't have issue about.
Are you among those people?
Some people, some Nigerians. Okay, hold on, sir. Some noble Nigerians already know what is going on.
Now, the court should not set a riot in Nigeria.
Are you among those
And I'm telling you right now.
those noble Nigerians?
The court, hold on, sir. Okay. Okay, all right, sir. The magistrate court in this sense should be very careful. If they don't want to set a riot in Nigeria, they need to, because you have Nigerians who are waiting.
You mean riot in Berigbe or in Lagos?
The court should be very, very.
Riot in Africa or in only Nigeria?
No. Hold on, sir. I have information. Mr. Paparino, I have information which you don't have. They need to be very careful.
I think that is a threat. Let's not go that round.
No. Excuse me, man. Excuse me.
I don't want to be on the platform where
all right.
you
Do you want me to be quiet? Okay, Paparino.
Don't threaten Karimo.
I'm not scared. Okay. All right. I'm sorry she's scared. This is Karimo. Karimo.
Don't instigate. I'm not scared. You cannot say there will be a riot in a country. Nobody wants riot. The president doesn't want riot. The government
Okay, I get it.
I get another word. Yeah,
well, there's a difference when you say instigate. I mean, instigate. When you say instigate is a big word. So let's not go into that. So let's leave that.
But why are you using the word riots?
Okay, man. Can I? All right. Do you want me to pause and let you continue? Then
Karimo, you're right. She can even be charged for treason. She can be charged for treason for felony. You know, so right? Death by hanging.
Treason.
Yeah, exactly what I'm trying to say.
Death by hanging. You're laughing.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now, let's just move on.
Or fire by
So let's move. Oh please. So now let's be careful. The magistrate court should do the right thing. Do not try to do anything that is not legal. And that's what I want to know, because we were told by the WhatsApp group that they had that a DNA has been done. And we know the results. Some people have the result of the DNA. So they do. So we need to be very careful. So the magistrate court, in order not to throw the nation in chaos, let me use that word. In order for the nation not to be in chaos, they need to do the right thing, because it will not be good. We have an election coming up. It will not be good for a nation, to go into chaos because of this. So let the court system do the right thing. So that's it.
Are you among those nobles? Those nobles who are aware of what's up?
Chaos again.
Odogun, don't come up, please. Don't send request. You are causing chaos here already. You are the one that I didn't talking about.
What I would just say is that for the Nigerian people to respect the legal system and the judiciary court, they should do the needful. They should protect their integrity by doing the needful. That's the way I put it.
Yes, I think I agree with you. And I think you have spoken well. The integrity of the court in this case matters. Integrity of the court in this case matters. If a DNA was previously done and you have the hospital have the result of that DNA, and the court should go ahead and do a DNA and the result comes back in whatever form that it comes in, please, the court needs to be careful. You have people who have invested emotion into this case. You have people who have invested money into this case. You have the father of the deceased. You have the said wife of the deceased right now, you have a lot of people who are emotionally attached to this case. And that's what I'm talking about. So the court system needs to do the right thing, regardless of who is going to be hurt in this case. You must do the right thing for the integrity of the Nigerian courts. You must do the right thing.
Can I ask you a question? How you doing? Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, please.
I've never heard you speak Yoruba. Do you understand Yoruba?
It's okay. Don't worry about that.
Yoruba.
It's okay, don't worry. Paparino, don't worry about that. Well, my husband is a Yoruba, so I don't know. It's okay. And I'm a Yoruba too, so I don't know. How would you ask me if I understand Yoruba? I do understand Yoruba.
Do you speak Yoruba? It's not.
Because you have different people. You have different people listening to you. It's not only the Yorubas that are listening to you. Why would I be speaking Yoruba?
Yoruba.
Well, yes, I don't understand Yoruba.
No, answer me Yoruba. Yoruba.
No, I will not do that. Because you have a lot of people listening to you who are not Yorubas.
That is not the case. So please listen to me and you know Shobo Yoruba.
Definitely.
Answer me Yoruba.
No, I will not do that, Papa. You have a lot of people listening to you. Maybe when I see you one-on-one, we can speak Yoruba together.
You can only meet me in a hotel. You can never see me one-on-one this way. Only in a hotel. That's the only place you can.
Then I'll come with my husband. And you don't want to know who my husband is. I will come with him. Okay?
And you don't want to know who I am too either.
All right, Paparino, let's stay on this topic, okay?
Now, I think something you said, I don't think you are right by it. It doesn't matter whatever amount of DNA that was done, whether 1,000 DNA was done by Wunmi, whether 3,000 DNA, 10,000 DNA, by anybody, it doesn't matter because it does not have chain of custody and integrity of the court. The only one that will pronounce that type legitimate and illegitimate is that of the court. So, requesting for private DNA, it doesn't count. Okay? It's of no use. It's of no use.
No, yes, it is of use. Now, why was the first DNA done? Was it not to establish the paternity of the child?
No,
let's stop now.
It's for private use.
Hold on now. Let's start thinking critically. Hold on.
I think that was before the matter was taken.
Paparino, hold on. Let's be critical and let's think critical. Why was the first DNA done? Why was it done?
Let me ask you a question.
DNA was done
if they ask for me today to bring that result, she has every right to say, I don't have any result.
Paparino.
What will you do? Well, I want to ask you, if they ask for me to bring that result today, and she says I don't have it, what will you do? What will you do?
Paparino, can you let me finish what I was saying? Hold on, sir. So now, the first DNA was done because whoever did the DNA wasn't sure if that child was from Mohbad. Right? Now I'm living with my husband, right? And if I'm pregnant and I give birth and, maybe God forbid something happened to my man, then I go to the hospital, then I do a DNA. Why did I do that? Why was the first DNA done? That's the question. What for? If you believe, right, that, hold on, sir. If you believe that child was for Ileri Oluwa, why did you do the first DNA?
For confirmation.
Why was it done?
For confirmation.
Who caused for it? Why was it done? Okay? So you believe that child... Hold on, sir. Hold on. Look, I don't want to be talking, critically. If you believe that child was for Mohbad, you shouldn't have initiated the first DNA. Should have left it the way it is, and everything wouldn't have come out to the public. Why did you go for the first DNA? Was the child questionable to you? Why did you do that?
Because there was a rumor being spread around that she killed her husband.
Okay, so now listen to me. Because if this should go to the High Court, hold on, this will be better. If you believe that this child was for your husband, you shouldn't have gone for the first DNA. Leave it as it is. This is my husband's child. I don't care. Except the
That's not correct. That's not correct. No, it's not correct.
Paparino.
You are in science platform. You are in science platform, please, for God's sake. Okay?
Paparino, you have
Just wait now.
And do the
She can do it. Not even that. Not even that. You see, data can be represented in different form. Okay? You can represent different form. Okay? You can represent different form. Okay? You can represent that. Represent data.
The previous DNA.
You can't force her to bring out the test.
The previous DNA.
You can't force her to bring out the DNA. She has to bring it out by herself.
Okay, then let's go. Oh, exactly. Because Paparino said she wants to prove to the public, right?
Do you know why they can?
Paparino said she wants to. prove to the public.
I
If
have
you are going
another
to prove this to the public, you are proving to the public, then bring out the DNA test and let's call this off.
No, not the public, not the public.
Then to who? Take it to court.
You said the other time that nobody can force her to bring that number to the results. Do you know who can force her? VDM can force her. Do you know why VDM can force her? VDM have access. Yeah, you said that nobody can force her to bring it up. You said that. I was going to talk immediately. That's why when someone says something, I like to respond immediately. But Adedoyi said I should wait. Now, VDM have access to the WhatsApp chats. And I'm pretty sure he only release what he knows he can release to the public and without the rest. So now, some individuals that are involved in that DNA consultation, people like Yabo, Tutu, and the rest, if UDM really wants to step in the case, he knows the right route to go to petition them and challenge them that you guys did DNA, yes or no.
And they will
So
say,
that's my take on that.
they will say it's Arabu. Now, what next does he do? I'm asking you.
They will say it's Arabu.
Arabu,
Okay, okay, hold on. After the WhatsApp chat, did VDM and Yabu met or not?
They met.
Okay, so why did they meet?
Does VDM have the result in his hand? That's the question. Or just on the WhatsApp chat?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That do you know maybe he only release what he wants to release to the public at the time, and we tell the remaining.
If VDM does that, we all know VDM won't have was doing. It's gonna be he has a
What did you say? So it is not Arabu, because if it's an Arabu, after VDM released the WhatsApp group, in they later met one-on-one with Yabo to settle their differences. So why? What's the reason behind that? Because he called them by the tool, right?
It's a maybe.
And there's no need for them to bring out, any DNA results. They should go through the legal routes, do the right thing. If they need to consult more legal teams, you need to. I think at this point, you see, not spending money. That's what I'm saying. He's not spending money where he's supposed to spend money. And the Akokojaitis can spend anything. They can go to any length when it comes to money. He needs to spend money.
I do not think Mr. Loba should spend any money if he knows it's right. And I want to tell you that
Mr. Loba already have.
Mommy J.
To get more experienced legal team than
Exactly. Yes,
I feel like at this point, well, what's his name? Ogugbe is sweating. I can see the frustration in him that he wants to do the right thing, but there's so much going on. There's a lot of frustration. You get what I'm saying? So if you need to hire more lawyers, they won't take it. So he needs to spend the money.
I think
donated enough.
Well, I think that will be left for Mr. Loba to decide. But at the same point, I want you to know that Mr. Loba already know if he has more information that we do. He said the concubine came in to kill his son, so that means Mr. Loba knows what's up. He knows what's going on. He knows exactly what happened.
Why is he not pushing the concubine in the court?
Well, you watch and see what will happen.
There is no judge. Hold on, Mr. Adedoyi. There is no judge that will listen to the testimony of a verbal testimony of concubine involved at the court.
Without evidence.
And they will still deny. What do you mean without evidence?
No. I'm saying without him providing more evidence. I understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
They mentioned, Aloba mentioned the people that told. He mentioned it, and Blessing Aloba is also aware of all this concubine stuff. As a matter of fact, me myself, Blessing told me verbally by herself about this concubine. So what are we hiding here? If he knows he really want that DNA, he should go through the right route. If he has to bring witnesses to the court, he should bring them to the court.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I think it makes sense, Mommy J. Yeah. But at the same time, a lot of people know what's up about what is going on. And that is why the court needs to be very careful.
Are they doing?
So that's all I want.
Are they doing? Do you think we make it move out?
Well, the father of the deceased said a concubine came in to kill his son. But she was there when this was being carried out.
Do you think we make it move out? Do you think so?
No, I don't think she
Then why are you here? Then why are you
came
here?
according to the father.
Then what justice
So
are you
listen,
looking for?
hold on, please. Just let me finish. Hold on. According to the father, but the father said, of the deceased said, she knows about the killer. Okay? And that's why I'm here. The father of the deceased said, she knows about the killer and she was there when the son was being murdered and she's covering the murder of his son. That's it.
But I thought the father said they called him that, oh, your son has died. So how did he know who killed the son?
Well, he knows who killed the son. He said somebody killed him.
Was he there when this?
And I don't think the man is stupid.
Okay.
So the man is not stupid. He knows what he said. He might be a carpenter, but he's not stupid.
Can we then say Baba Mohbad is complicit because he's covering up for the killer of Mohbad?
Yeah, he is.
But he also said blessing. He also said blessing and he confirmed that he knows somebody came in and beat up his son to death when he should be made.
No, it's not complicit. And I'm sure when that time comes, he's going to speak up about it.
Jesse, that's not, that's what Bukky Jesse said, Baba never said so. Bukky no forge wrong, you want to get Sarah. Are they doing? They will make him back.
Paparino, according to what the father of the deceased said, he said that she knows who killed the son and she was there when this was carried out. Simple.
He needs to tell the court who killed the son then, since he knows who killed the son.
Then that will be, then let the court, call for that. The court will call for that when the time comes.
And also, why did he already bury the son if he knows who killed the son?
Was he there when the son was buried? Did you see him there? Can you show me a picture?
He wasn't there, but I'm very sure he was one who told them to go bury the son.
Okay, now listen. You can see, hold on. You can see want to be going back and forth. When Mohbad died, hold on, please. When Mohbad died, hold on. Let me answer your question. When Mohbad died, was his father called immediately? When he was sick, do you know that is even an offense? When was his father called? When he was sick, right? They called the father after the fact. When they took Mohbad to the morgue, did they present the doctor's notes for him to be banned? Do you know that's a criminal offense on its own? Okay.
He made the mistake in the first place. That's the only mistake I hold him responsible for. That's where the mistake is.
Yeah, that's it. So if maybe when Mohbad was sick, if they had called his father, maybe his father would have at least do something about it. But nobody called his dad until after the fact. And when it was time for them to take the boy to the morgue, the doctor's note was not presented. Why wasn't it presented? What for? What is the cover-up?
Okay, for me, right? I even see the person that embalmed him. The person who embalmed him, that means they actually knew what they were doing when they embalmed him.
Of course. Why did you quickly embalm the body?
Why they embalmed him, not why his father buried him. Who embalmed him and why was he embalmed? If embalmed was a problem to the body now,
quickly embalmed.
They knew exactly what they were doing from the
And they also buried him in a coffin that was not designed for him. They abused his body after his death. So, anyway, I'm sure the court knows what to do.
I think they have a lot to answer.
All right, so Paparino, thank you, sir.
Ask the right questions at the right time.
It was nice speaking to you. Bye-bye. Everyone.
It was all acceptable.
Everyone will be back.
About property. And that was where most people were saying that was very
he had every right. I could ask for myself.
I'm not saying he has every right to ask, but it was all about, he was asking about property.
If I have a son and he dies, I can ask for his property any day, anytime.
So you won't ask, how did your son die? You just start asking for property. No, you can't talk like that, please. You won't ask, how did your son die? You start asking for his property. So that is selfishness. That is, you don't care about your son then. You don't care about him.
Forget about asking properties, right? Why was he embalmed? This is very serious now.
Yeah, but he didn't ask. He didn't ask. How did his son die? That was what he was meant to ask. How did my son die? He was asking about his property. How will you be asking that question? Your son died. You didn't even ask. What happened to my son? How did he die? These are the questions he was meant to ask. He was asking about property. Oh, what property?
That's what happened to his son. He wouldn't have taken them to the station.
No.
He was at the station. Don't forget. Don't forget, he only did what he did, in his own local mind. He used that as his tool. But as far as I'm concerned, he tried his best at his level. He did his best at his level. So for me now, I'm going back. If I'm to judge this case, I'll go back to the first person who embalmed him and why did he do that? If the body now is a problem, they cannot do anything to find out the cause of death because of embalmment. That means they had a professional advise them to do that. So
you should have asked necessarily important questions instead of just asking wanting the son property.
So you didn't do that. Any judge who is in reasonable sense should know that the people in that house that day, whoever, irrespective of whoever embalmed him, has a motive. So it's questionable. As far as I'm concerned, if embalmment is a problem now, then it means there was a motive in the first place. Why did they do that? Somebody just died barely how many hours you're embalming him. Why? What was the reason for that? So burying him is not a problem. I don't see anything wrong in burying him, no. But look at who embalmed him and why.
You know, what I meant to ask. He didn't ask those questions. He didn't ask those questions. Hello?
I really, well, for me, you can't blame, I don't blame the father at all. He just didn't know what to do at the right time. If he knew what to do from the beginning, Omowummi wouldn't be taking all this rubbish now. Well, I should be behind bars. To be behind bars because we had all the chances to take all of them to jail. All of them that were in that house. Okay.
standing. Baba, Emma, she interview Emma Taya. She interview me. What do you expect to be 10 Latano? But more surprised me by your Conimori. Baba, Emma sorrow. Emma, no, I know most of your lies, most of your conversations online are lies. Just because I'm not debunking you. I'm just for any time that that will counter everything. No, not counter. But right now, Emma sorrow. I just want you to have one thing at the back of your mind. That will see. Everybody Twitter, everybody Instagram, everybody. Nothing will change my mind. You could go everybody bashing will just cry. Yeah. I am nothing will change. The only thing that can change my mind. I have told you yesterday. You will beg Liam. You will do 10 media rounds. You will go to every. You know I told you at the court yesterday. You will do every newspaper publication to apologize to this boy for all the applications. Because you know at the back of your mind. You know at the back of your mind that this child belongs to your child. But just because of what you wanted, which can never happen as far as there is law that protects the child, interest of the child. It will never happen. The only way to happen is the court will do a DNA first. I will see the result of the court. Then maybe after signing that you apologize to Liam in 10 different stations, 10 newspapers for all you have made him go through, all the lies that you have said on it, you have told just to buy sympathy, just to make people believe you. But which you know at the back of your mind that you are here to publicize that you have maligned this innocent boy. You have done the unthinkable to him just because of your own selfish interest. But one thing I'm going to do is that with or without you, I will do DNA. And once it is done, I would want you to go out there to defend my child. You know what? In all of this, I will keep proving to each and every one of you that I'm the mother of my child. And I will tell each and every one of you that do not like me. Emulate one of these for my character. Stand on your 10 toes. Do not let bullies make you surrender. Do not let social media propaganda, smear campaign, hate from different people, curses from different people, make you do what you don't want to do. Stand on your ground. Because that is one thing that has shaped me so far. And you know what? I am so glad that they did all they did to me. Because I really do not have what is it called? I really do not have the mind to face media to do what I am doing. It is what they have done to me that even made me want to go into acting. Because now I am bold, I am fearless, and I have a mind of my own. So Baba, you will do interview. You will do like 100 before May 5th. I will still stand on my phone. Except you are ready to do the midfield. You will beg my child, Baba. You will beg me out. Not because of anything, but because you have done the worst to a child. You have done what the godfather is not supposed to do for a child because of money. You've made a whole lot of people sin just because of the lies that you have told on my child and on myself. And I'm not even trying to involve myself in all of this because I'm an adult. But you see that little child, I will fight for him to the last. I know I repeat.
You see, Wumi has made Aloba has made Wumi very, very strong, and Aloba has given Wumi the power to be able to go far. Okay, and Aloba will only make Wumi to become more popular. Aloba will make Wumi to become more and more and more powerful and more popular. Just watch and see. Okay? And will I say Aloba is doing this knowingly, or it is the team of Aloba that are making Aloba to be under this humiliation? The one that are Fagbarashe, Fagidishe, Tabashe, Enikon Lishe, Awa Nikon La Lishe, Awa Nikon La Lishe. They are the one that don't cry, you. They are the one that subject Aloba. Because if Wumi had got a bad team, I think Wumi has a bad team. By now, Wumi will be suffering. Go on.
Paparino, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
See, it is not only Aloba that is giving Wumi power today. Though Aloba has done the worst, but our Nigeria government even do more. Because if they do the right thing at the beginning, I know as of today, Wumi will not be on any platform on social media saying all what she has been saying since the day before yesterday. Aloba cannot do it on his own. He can only come out to talk. He cannot enforce the law. What about the authority who have the power to enforce the law? Are they trusted? Are they doing the right thing? So these are the things that give Wunmi power to feel like what she's doing is right. Even by coming out, talking against this man in this way, it's even wrong as a Yoruba. Coming out to talk against him is wrong. If truly you believe that son is belong to Aloba family, and that son is still going to answer Aloba's name at the end of the day. But the legal power give her the right to think she's doing it right. Because at the end of the day, she believes nothing will happen. Because she has been doing it at the beginning, nothing happened, and she will keep doing it, nothing will happen. This is the problem. Me, if you can say, you will know that from day one, I don't have interest in this DNA of a thing because I believe it's a family issue. And there's nothing we can say about it on social media that is going to help the family. They are the one who have the power and the last solution to it. But for her coming out, talking the way she's talking, means that Nigeria government is not doing what they're supposed to do. Because if they do the right thing, she won't have the confidence coming out to talk like this. Though by law, she have the chance to decide if they want to give the sample to Baba Loba or not. But that does not give her the audacity to be coming out, talking against that man the way she's doing. Because I believe that one thing leads to another. If they handle the homicide case very well, the way they're supposed to, she will even be the one begging the authority to do the DNA, if DNA is going to free her from what is happening. But they did not handle it the way they're supposed to handle it. And Baba Mohbad think that DNA can help him to unravel some hidden stuff. That is why he keep hammering on DNA. Which to me, I believe that has nothing to do. But to them, as a family, they believe that is the solution. So the Nigeria government has failed Mohbad. Nigeria police have failed Mohbad. Lagos state government have failed Mohbad. And Baba Mohbad has failed Mohbad. Even Iya Mohbad failed Mohbad. These are the people who give Wunmi power to talk today. Not Wunmi herself. Not the people supporting her. Who are the people supporting her? If Nigeria government ready to do the right thing. But because they did not do the right thing, everybody will look for any means.
John, can I engage you about the right thing? Can I engage you there?
Yes, you are.
All right.
You are welcome.
John, between me and you, were you in the house when Mohbad died?
I'm not.
Okay. John, do you trust what everybody who were in the house, what they said about the death of Mohbad? Do you trust everything they said?
I did not, because their statements are not consistent.
Thank you very much. John, what do you think killed Mohbad, John?
I cannot determine it because I was not in the house.
Okay. You don't know what killed Mohbad, right?
Investigation can unravel what is happening.
You don't know what killed Mohbad, right?
Yes.
Do you believe Mohbad was stabbed to death?
Well, Paparino, I cannot determine that.
Thank you very much.
Because
do you believe Mohbad? No, fine. Do you believe Mohbad was poisoned to death?
Autopsy that's supposed to carry that out does not. So I have always been careful on whatever I want to say on social media.
Okay, you don't have evidence.
Because it is wrong.
No problem.
Yes.
Do you have any evidence of what you think killed Mohbad, and so the government is not giving you justice?
Paparino, you know what? If due to their inconsistent statement, you can notice that there are some things hidden within the people in the house. And for the fact that there is a dispute in the day they announced Mohbad's death. So if you add all these things together, you will be questioning what really happens to him.
Okay. After adding everything together,
I cannot
determine? After adding everything together, what did you determine?
I cannot determine it, Paparino. I cannot determine anything yet because police have not carried out their diligent investigation.
Have you reached out to the police to find out whether they have done it or not? Have you reached out to them to find out?
From police have not even... See, this is one thing I have been saying. Police, apart from the first press conference they granted, they have not come out to say any other thing after that. Even after when Corona asked them to go back and do more investigation, up to today, we have not heard anything. And
you know your action can be termed as instigating the public against the Nigerian police, and therefore you might be liable for these offenses you are committing. Do you know so?
Paparino, I did not commit any offense because I'm asking for the right thing to be done. And the right thing to be done is to carry out the investigation and go tender back to the public.
Did you reach out to the officer in charge of this case and the OC tells you they have not done the needful?
Paparino, see, I understand what you are doing, but even though we did not reach out to them, before they give the first press conference. Do we need to be asking for the right thing to do by the Nigeria police? Do we need to be always asking for the right thing to be done?
Are you doing this because you enjoy to talk, or you are being sent to do this?
Paparino, what do you mean? How will I be sent to be asking the right question? I'm asking the right question because I'm a Nigerian. I'm asking the right question because I'm a concerned citizen.
Don't forget we have people on the FYP listening. Don't forget this man. Let him say his opinion. Can you please stop right there because those questions are new. We don't know who's on the FYP. Thank you.
All right, go on, Mr. John. Tell me the reason why you think the Nigerian police have not done much.
So, Paparino, that is just as simple as it. Nigeria police supposed to do the right thing to give us what exactly happening. If they do that, even by then, they even have 100% right to ask me, neither Baba Mohbad, to stop talking on social media if they do the right thing. Because they will show them their workings. This is what we are doing. People going on social media will not give us the chance to do our work diligently. But these people keep coming to the social media because they fail to do the right thing. Even Baba Mohbad does not supposed to be coming to the social media, including Omowummi herself. None of the family. But people keep coming to the social media talking about this issue because we feel that they are not doing it right.
DNA. Does it mean that you don't think that child does? You think that child is Mohbad's child, right?
Paparino, you see, one thing is all of us are a family man. It would be wrong for me to doubt someone else's children if I did not have a fact about it, except proving otherwise.
So do you think Karimo is doing the right thing? Karimo is doubting the paternity of that child. Is she doing the right thing?
Yeah, she's doing the right thing.
By doubting the paternity of that child?
Right thing.
By doubting the father of that child?
But the wrong way, she's doing the right thing. But what is wrong for all of us as an outsider is that there's limit we need to cross. If we cross those limits, it means that we trespass. Anybody can doubt anything.
You just mentioned my name now. Are you doubting the paternity of the child or not? You yourself.
You know,
Are you doubting it or not?
it's a very good question. You are from the family. I am on TikTok. I'm just on TikTok, a TikToker. Okay. Whatever I hear from you, that's what I'm asking you. You are close to me. Are you doubting?
As a TikToker, are you doubting or not?
If I put together everything you have said, everything you have said is making me to doubt it. Everything you have said. So do you doubt it or
when
not?
I'm saying this, no insult. I'll say this.
Wait. Stop. Don't even speak.
No. Let me say. Don't you think it is stupid for you to believe what you just said? What if I was lying? You will not go to court and say, Paparino that said.
Thank you very much.
Is that a wise?
It is not stupid. It is wise of me. It is wise of me to better believe or have a doubt on something. Because somebody who was there, somebody who is close to the person, because they say so. At least, for example, now, if I was believing 100%, right? That's what I'm saying. Because of you, if I was believing, let me say 90%, all right? You can also change.
Do you know yesterday Wumi said she doesn't know me? Wait. Yesterday Wumi said she doesn't know me. So you are believing someone that Wumi said she doesn't know yesterday?
Wumi said she doesn't know you?
She said she doesn't know me. Because yes. So you
But
believe
you said
someone that Wumi doesn't know.
you said you and Wumi were raped when you guys were small now.
Paparino, don't go jail. Paparino, don't go jail.
Okay.
Don't go jail.
But you said so before, right?
So nasty more than you. But I heard your mother was raped by the riverside. I heard your mother was.
No, but you said you were raped now. Didn't you say that you have rape experience?
I heard your mother was raped. That's why they gave back to you.
Are you denying your words now? Was that Arabu when you said that?
You see, you know what I hate about you? And I always say, when there is good conversation, you don't always listen to me.
Did you say that or not? Simple. You never said that. Simple. Did you say that?
No, we are going to answer. Me with some Mololi of this one. I want them to the platform, scientist platform. Look at the route that you are doing in the middle of a reasonable conversation. Look at the route that we went.
It's not your word. It's your word now.
Okay, now, how about you? I'm asking you to.
What you are saying is not even relevant to nothing. What I am saying is relevant to the fact that you know each other. You and me have the same experience.
No. Hold on now.
Okay, did the Yabo not say she was raped?
Responding to you. That is Yabo. I'm responding.
You didn't you say it? It's a simple question now.
As a matter of fact.
Did you say it or not?
As a matter of fact, they say you were deported.
No problem. When we get there, we are your dad. We are still between you and me now. Were you guys raped or not?
Paparino.
You are making me not to be believing you. Because the things that made me believe you before, now you are making me not to be believing you at all.
Paparino, was your mother raped by the riverside or not?
She was not. Okay, let me answer. She was not raped. She was not. So were you raped? Were you and Wumi to rape?
You cannot tell me she was not.
I'm answering you. Can you answer me too? She was not.
When you are a product of you and me, because your mother was raped by the riverside, by the man that was paddling the canoe when she went to get fish.
So, after that now, are you not going to answer my question?
Hold on, Papa, I want to check. I want to do it.
So you're not going to answer my question now? This is not fair. You're not making me believe in you next time. When you speak next time,
I've answered your question.
I said when you raped when you were young or not? Simple question.
I've answered your question. I
swear I get.
Paparino, both of you should stop this thing. Let's continue with what we are doing. Please. Karimo is okay. It's okay, please. It's okay. It's okay, Karimo.
It's a pure scientific question. It's a scientific question.
Don't be triggered by that. Don't be triggered.
you will be
Paparino, please, can
not
you
taking
stop that,
serious.
please?
You are
Let's
starting
continue with the conversation,
People are
please.
listening.
Don't let us change this thing.
But you choose to go this route.
Karimo,
It's a simple thematic test. It's a test of just
Karimo,
yes
it's
or
okay.
no.
It's okay. Paparino, please, don't go that route. Don't go that route. It's okay. Continue with the question, please.
Karimo,
That's why since all of them
you know I'm not your mate, right? You know I'm not your mate. You guys should have break now. You guys should wait now. You should have break now. That is serious.
Apẹja ló rìn ẹyẹ ìpèpè mẹ́tòdì tó wọ́n ní kí yẹ kókó ṣùkú lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kan tó bí ń pẹja.
Okay, no joke aside. Do you smoke? Do you take weed?
Wait, Mohbad said his school wrong. You see why I said this on my platform 2 days ago. That this thing that you are doing, you touch cruise with Mohbad's case. You touch cruise.
Did we mention Mohbad now? I'm asking you. I said, Karimo, you told me that you were raped. Weren't you raped? It's a simple question.
Wait, Paparino.
Just say no, I was not raped, and then we move on. Why are you trying to make? Are you subconscious that you see this thing is you guys? The same thing Wunmi is doing. Wunmi, did you do this? No. Wunmi is going left, industrial god. Now, simple question they ask you: you are going industrial god. How much you buy now?
You started with Mr. John, and you told him to stop. I stopped pushing Mr. John to play with the pushing his baby. I will make sure that
it's not a baby. I was answering. Are you going to tell an adult how to answer? You answer the way you will answer. Let an adult answer the way they will answer.
No, you do that. Why did you put this program around? Because of your patch. And people are listening. They are bringing up points. All people are come. Before when you started, it was one something.
Okay, Karimo, why did you come to tell us that it was Wumi's mother brother that impregnated Wumi's mother? Why did you bring Wumi's mother story to TikTok?
You can't put your attention. You are no longer being person. Everything is not about push. It is not about push. I told you what you told you for what you are doing right now. If you want to drink Karimo, after this okay, the show is done. I'm not drink Karimo. Put me and God in platform. Not the people listening.
It's breaking. I can't hear your insult very well. It's breaking. Karimo, your network is breaking. I can't hear your insult very well. I can't hear you very well.
That is why people
fix your network so I can hear you very well. Are you done? Kini mo ṣe fún ẹ? Karimo to kini mo ṣe fún ẹ?
Ṣé ń gbà tó jẹ ẹ̀bà ìjẹ̀kọ̀tán tó jẹ ẹ̀bà bọ́kọ̀tán ni wọ́n fẹ́ lo ẹnẹ́jì yẹn fún? Inú ẹ ti le olóṣù people are watching. See, people are watching. Look at how you ended a nice conversation. Paparino,
we have not ended it. Stop. We have not ended it. We have not even started. We have not started. Not for DLT. Not for DL.
When you started this conversation, you were saying rubbish. That was why I came up and said request. You were saying rubbish. I said shocking you oh God, if you really want to lose the law, go to law. Don't go and be reading section to make up the plan.
At least I have knowledge of the law. That makes me better than you. It's spouting nonsense.
Every citizen should have knowledge of the law and the rules.
And me too, I have knowledge of the law. Is it about it?
So, you have the knowledge of the law, doesn't mean other individuals does not have it.
Then why do I have to go and become a lawyer? You are the one that is, you are against yourself now.
You are saying it. No, you are saying it as if...
I have right to mention the sections of the law that condemn a particular act. I have right.
Oh, idiot. And she found.
Wá.
Orí ọ̀sùn,
Mama ṣe báyìí náà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni wèrè sàn.
Mama ṣe báyìí náà. Ṣebí nǹkan tó
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
sọ.
wèrè sàn.
Lọ́wọ́
Bí
ẹ̀
ẹ
tó
ti
bá sọ
gbà
bẹ́ẹ̀.
yìí,
Ọ̀gá
bí
ni
ẹ
mo
ti
máa
gbà.
gbọ́dọ̀.
Èmi náà dẹ̀ sọ ọkọ tí mo mọ̀ nípa ìyá tó bí
Ọ̀yá
ẹ.
sọ fún mi kí n má bínú. Ọ̀yá tell me sorry.
Èmi náà sọ kò ní dá fún yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ tó kò ní dá fún yàrá ìyá. Èmi láì ṣiṣẹ́ mi ni tòsí. Láì ṣe pé mi ni ẹ̀ṣọ́ títí mi tó ní kí Jòsì lọ apologize. Àpolóṣì
So you can't apologize. You can't apologize. See, my friend said that if I marry you at home now as a wife, so you won't apologize to me after telling me all this.
I got it. Ó ṣe ń sákiri nígbà tó ń wá ìpèdí ẹ̀sìn kí ló dé tó ń sákiri nígbà tó ń ṣe.
Ta ló wá?
Kí ló dé tó ń sákiri
Ṣé Sami Jojo? Ṣé Sami Jojo?
Ló ṣe ọ̀nà. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ gidi látàárọ̀ nígbà tó fi ṣúra ọmọ àmìlá jẹ. Ẹni ìgbé sọ̀rọ̀ ìjọ nílé tó ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀.
Èyí ló ra sunglass yẹn, mo like I like your sunglass. Èyí ló ra. Mo tó kọ̀ tóbi ni ó tóbi jù ẹ lọ. It's bigger than your face.
Ìwà kan náà ló wà lọ́wọ́ ìwà àtọmọ làjẹ ẹgbẹ́ ìjọ náà yàtọ̀ sí bí ìtòsí.
Kàrímọ́.
Tó bá tóbi jù tí ìlú ṣì yàtọ̀ sí fẹ́ẹ̀kì tí wọ́n.
Ìgbà wo ló ń bọ̀ Nàìjà? Ìgbà wo ló máa wá sí Nàìjà?
Èsì gbọ́dù wẹ́dà tó lọ lè di wẹ́dà.
Ìgbà ló máa wá sí Nàìjà? When will you come to Nàìjà? Ó wá rí mímọ́ ni. Ó ní wá rí mímọ́. So now, ṣé o ti wá bínú sí mi sí? O ti bínú sí mi ni.
Ó ti jẹ bàbá àfìkàn, ó ti mú káíkáí fọ́ọ̀kù kan. Ẹni rẹ̀ ti ń ṣe.
Orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ó ń gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì yàrá. Orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì láti máa ja fáínà. Ibà láti máa parí scores. Ẹlẹ́nu jẹ́bẹ́jẹ́bẹ́. A máa sọ̀rọ̀ tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀ kí ló ń
Bí
ṣe?
ẹnu ìyá ẹ̀ àpẹja, bí ẹnu ìyá láì yá ẹ̀ àpẹja.
Ọ̀lẹ ní kankan ọ̀lẹ ní
Bí ẹ̀ dá ìtò ní ìdájọ́ ẹ̀.
gbogbo eré ọ̀lẹ ní onísójà ni ẹ́. Bóyá standard is.
A máa sọ bí olùṣí babaláwo bó ṣe ń rìn.
Ṣó lè sọmọ stunt? O lè ṣe stunt?
Ó tún wà fìlàmọ́ nínú omi burúkú ló ti dé fìlàmọ́ rí. Ó kún sáṣọ dúdú ní omi burúkú tó wà fìlàmọ́ rí. Omi náà ni ó pa ọ́ ló ṣe.
Ọkùnrin ti balẹ̀ ń sìn àmì. Mi ò fún ẹ lésìn. Ìwọ ọkùnrin ti balẹ̀ ó ti bú mi. Bóyá sọ pé kí n má bínú. Tell me sorry.
Ìṣòro mi gbèsè máa ń tèmi máa lọ lé lọ bí padà wá gba
So,
ìṣòro.
o ní sọ pé kí n má bínú. O ní sọ pé kí n má bínú. Mo máa bínú sí ẹ.
Kò ní dá fún yàrá ìgbà ẹ̀, kò ní dá fún ẹ. Kí ló ṣe? Kí ló ṣe?
You know why I'm better than you? I will never swear. I will never swear to my mommy, and I will never swear to my daddy. At least, mo fi yẹn jù ẹ lọ. You are swearing to your mother. Why won't you swear to other people's mother? Ìwọ tó ṣe fún ìyá ẹ̀. Kárí mo fọ́ ọmọ tó ṣe pé fún ìyá ẹ̀. Kò ṣe ní ṣe pé fún ìyá oníyà. Tó gbà fún bá ẹ lọ yẹn. Ó máa bá ẹ ti dọ̀jú. Ọmọ ẹ máa ṣe fún ẹ. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ti ń ṣe fún ẹ. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ ti ń ṣe fún ẹ.
Ìyá ẹ̀ tó gbé kápẹ́já gbé torí ẹja wúrú méjì. Ìyá ẹ̀ ni màá rẹ̀ sí. Torí mi àti ẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ́. Mi àti ìyá tó bí ẹ̀ kò
Ṣé
máa fẹ́
ìwọ tí mo ṣe fẹ́ dún? Ìwọ tá a ṣe máa dún ra. Ìwọ tá a ṣe máa dún alẹ́ gbẹ o. Inú ọkọ̀ ni màá ti fún ẹ dọ́gì.
Ìyá ẹ̀ lọ tó lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
Inú ọkọ̀ ni màá ti fún ẹ dọ́gì.
Ìyá tó bí ẹ lọ́kọ̀ọ́kọ́ ṣe wẹ̀.
You like it?
That means you took after your mother. You took after your mother. Ìyá ẹ̀ ló kọ́kọ́ ṣe wẹ̀. Ìyá ẹ̀ ló kọ́kọ́ ṣe lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀nu ṣe sound there. So now, Karimo, let's analyze. Karimo, let's analyze now. Let's analyze. So Wunmi requesting for apology at this stage is abhorrent. You know, right? You know, for Wunmi to be requesting for apology at this stage of this case is abhorrent, right? Is it abhorrent? Show me to abhorrent. Ọmọ tó ń jẹ́ abhorrent. Ọmọ tó jẹ́ abhorrent.
funny, that's funny. You think it's funny. It's not funny. It's not funny because the reason why we were here before in the first place was because of the bad. Whatever you are doing now is not funny. Go and sit down and think about it. It's not funny at all.
Okay, ó ṣe máa ń bú àwọn tó bá jù ẹ́ gọ́gọ́gọ́ ó ṣe wá dé pé àwọn ló máa ń bú ó máa ní respect o. Ó mọ̀ pé ò ní respect.
Yàrá ìyá ò ní respect mi.
Kọ́ máa lọ pa ẹ̀ náà kọ́ máa lọ bẹ ẹ lórí dànù.
Etí omi nìyẹn kù sí ibẹ̀ lọ́dẹ̀ sí ìyá ẹ̀ sí ẹgbẹ́ omi lọ́sùn.
Ọ̀yá tó ń kámẹ́rà ká jẹ́ ká láìtè ara wa jẹ́ ká láìtè ara wa jẹ́ ká láìtè mi kí n láìtè. Okay, we need soft lips. But anyway, okay, you see, I don't know what the problem is. I was only trying to establish a kind of relationship that existed between Wunmi, okay, and but unfortunately, like I don't know why, she's refusing that. She's not even answering, like, because it was supposed to be that, okay, they were raped when they were very young, right? And then they have bad experience. We can understand that. But why is she refusing? Anybody will see Karimona inside white. I want to man wear white, one man she be going. Baba Mohbad no man wear white. Somebody shake at white. I will be do soju. See the similarity between Karimo and Baba Mohbad. Make her find Josie, come make her show Josie. Josie, I want white, I like big soju.
You think you are watching Karimo? You think you are watching? You are disrespecting yourself from your audience that doesn't even pop up. You think you are disrespecting? You can't shame me, you know that. You should have known. You are disrespecting yourself, you are devaluing yourself and the people that have been listening to you since the beginning of this conversation. You think you are disrespecting me?
Well, I think you are right. You are right. I think let's stop this, right? Can we stop it? Can we stop this and move forward? Karimo, can we stop this and move forward? Okay, silence means yes. All right, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Yeah, Mama Riano.
I have a question. I want to ask you something.
Ìwọ àti Bukky Jesse, kí ni ìyàtọ̀ ìwọ àti Bukky Jesse? Ìwọ mọ̀ làjẹ́ kan náà ní olórí. Èmi dá fún ẹ. Èmi ló fẹ́ lu pàtàyó. Èmi tó ti ń jáde láti rí ọdún kẹta. Ó mọ̀ pé kò sí ìgbà tó lè sọ tó lè tù. Olórí burúkú ni ọkọ̀ bá jẹ́ ìwọ àti Bukky Jesse nǹkan.
Ẹ̀mí ò lè.
Ìdá fún ẹ.
Mi ò fẹ́ ṣe fún ẹ.
Èmi dá fún ẹ Paparino.
Ó ti máa ń bú mo fẹ́ bú ẹ.
Òun dá fún ìyá tó bí ẹ. Ìyá ẹ̀ tó bí ẹ. Ó wẹ̀ tó ṣe òun dá fún lórí burúkú níyàrá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan.
Paparino,
Go on, Kolo.
I want to ask something. If DNA is ruled out of this case, right?
If
What other means can Baba get? If DNA is ruled out of this case, right? What other means can Baba use?
He didn't pay me. If he paid me, I would have dropped. You can say I didn't pay me unless he dropped me. I'm still here. He didn't pay me. Raya, I'm still here. Any water.
Go ask your question. Don't mind her.
All right.
That's how people already know what she is.
If
We're managing her.
like
People know you too now. People know you too now. For the past few days, now our Popoja is doing a lot better. Not getting inclusive.
Karimo, sorry, please. Can I talk to Paparino?
You too, sorry. You too, sorry.
People don't bring me to the Ṣé wọ́n bẹ́ anybody dání? Bá mi share video náà fún mi. Share fún mi kí n ṣe kàfẹ́ ni.
Paparino.
Mama Rihanna.
This is a very serious question I want to ask you. Like, if DNA is ruled out of this case, right? Let's forget DNA. What other means can Baba get justice for his son?
The only way for Aloba to get justice for his son, right from the beginning, is to see that he's sincere in finding what actually came about, rather than just playing games and just getting money. He's not been sincere. One of the means, the autopsy, for example, the biggest means for getting just from back is the autopsy and toxicology, which was highly manipulated and it was a bad one. Okay, we don't even know where it was done, the samples, how they went about it. None of it is.
Okay, you said inconclusive because of the endowment, right?
The father is supposed to do more because there are so many tests that can be done on Mohbad's body, right? If it's serious, including saying he can request to fly the body abroad. Public will always pay. This is a very big case. The man make the case very small. You understand? If he wanted justice, there are so many things he could have done to get justice. But the man is killing the spirit of the public. Public has everything to give in this case, but the man killed everything. I don't think it's too. It's almost too late. Because one, even if he wants to do it right now, he doesn't have the support. There's no way you will transport the whole of Mohbad's body somewhere that will not cost more than whatever that he has now. So, but earlier, okay, if you truly want justice and you work with so many different organizations, they would have proposed so many fantastic plans to get Mohbad justice. But the man is greedy. He's working with Muyiwa and Guresi. Imagine, Muyiwa has no experience in fighting for human rights. Guresi have no experience in fighting for human rights. They just want to be relevant through Mohbad case, and this man is seated with them. Now see where they push him up. See where they push him to. They say Karimo mother abandoned Karimo.
Okay, so change the show, tell people to drop something like that. She just let the bag go to bed. Yeah. You want two toms? Okay. For yourself? Yeah. Okay. It's not them and not the bag goes to bed. You need that for it. You put in here to the shit. My case. The mic right in the market. Drop them and let us start. So let's question that. Please put your foot chest. Please put your foot chest.
Okolo Karimo do, Okolo Fedu, Obonyu Karimo.
Shake back to your foot chest.
Why do Kokashi dodge? So Omo Jesse, Oya wa sonje fún Omo Joseph, Omo Jesse.
Karimo.
Tani bàbá ẹ̀ ló yàgò èkó fẹ́ pa ẹ̀ ni. Ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ tani bàbá ẹ̀. Ta ló bí ẹ? Ó máa ṣe èrè kẹ́. Àrà fẹ́ pa ẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣèpè fún ẹ ni. Kà á dá fún ẹ tọmọtọmọ. Ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Ó yà wèrè ni. Ọmọ ẹrú ọmọ àgbèrè. Ó ṣe ní ṣàgbèrè. Ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Ọ̀lẹ. Máyà kí n fọ́ ẹ létí. Oko ló fẹ́ dó, oko ló fẹ́ dó, oko ló fẹ́ dó. Oko ló wẹ̀ dó jà.
Nothing you want to say or do that will equal Baba, Emma Shiva, the weather. Check that out. What do you expect to be doing? Most of your life, most of your conversations online are lies. Don't worry, I'm not debunking. But you find time that will counter everything. Never counter. But right now, I just want you to have one thing at the back of your mind. That could see ever since Twitter, ever since Instagram, nothing will change my mind. Everybody.
Karimo, jẹ́ kí voice àti tí wù mí jẹ́ kó lọ. Karimo, máa assist bí mo mi ṣe sọ ìwọ náà máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí gẹ́gẹ́ bí second nurse. Ṣé ìwọ ni second nurse?
Let me tell you, I am not do you only thing that can change my mind? I have told you yesterday. You will deadly. You will do everything you want to do. You will go to every you know the process today. You will do every newspaper publication. I apologize to this person. That this child belongs to a child. But just because of what you wanted, which can never happen, as far as there is law, there is law that protect the child, the interest of the child. It should never happen. The only way to happen is the court will do a DNA first. I will see the result of the court. Then maybe after signing that you apologize to Liam in the frustration for all you have made him go through, all the lies that you have told just to buy sympathy, just to believe you. But which you know at the back of your mind that you are trying to publicize that you have maligned this innocent boy, you have done the unthinkable to him just because of your own selfish interest. But one thing I'm going to do is that with or without you, I will do DNA. And once it is done, I would want you to go out there to defend my child. You know what? In all of this, I will keep proving to each and every one of you that I'm the mother of my child. And I will to each and every one of you that do not like me. Emulate one of these for my character. Stand on your 10 toes. Do not let bullies make you surrender. Do not let social media propaganda, smear campaign, hate from different people, curses from different people, make you do what you don't want to do. Stand on your ground. Because that is one thing that has shaped me so far. And you know what? I am so glad that they did all they did to me. Because I really do not have what is it called? I really do not have the mind to face media to do what I am doing. It is what they did.
Karimo Ulo, o jábọ́ sí ikú lọ́wọ́, o jábọ́ sí àrùn lọ́wọ́. Bó ṣe lọ yẹn kà á da fún ẹ. O ní délé. Ilẹ̀ o. Kó tó délé, ó yá kó run jẹ. Ebi ń pa ọ̀nà. Ọ̀nà o. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't drop you. Why would I drop you? Yeah, what's up? Are you back?
Don't think that even made me want to go into our life because now I am bold, I am fearless, and I have my mind. So, Baba, you will do interview. You will do like 100 before me 15. I will still stand on my own. Except you are ready to do the ministry. You will beg my child, Baba. You will beg me. Not because of anything. Don't Karimo. Because you have done the worst to a child. You have done what the Godfather is not supposed to do for a child because of money. You've made a lot of people sin just because of the lies that you have told on my child and on myself.
Karimo, do you think Omowummi is lying here? Karimo, do you think Wumi is lying? What she said?
You want
to defend Wumi now. You are defending Wumi now, right? I know what you are doing. Keep defending Wumi.
The moment you switch the show
and I'm not even trying to involve myself in all of this because I'm hard. But you see that little child, I will fight for you to the last. I know nothing you want to say or do that will move my stand. You are ready to do what I want. One thing I am glad that happened yesterday is that it has been clear to you now that me, Omowummi, has the final say on Liam. You see that all of this propaganda, at the end of the day, the law will take its course. With or without you, I am doing the DNA of Liam. Not because of...
Did you hear that, Karimo? He said, with or without Baba. Did you hear that? That was the place I wanted you to hear before you go. Did you hear that? Ogbobe.
It is so that the moment is diverted and not taking issue relevant again. It is going. The moment it is diverted,
I know. Does this point?
Let's continue.
Last point. Okay, let's continue.
But just because I'm not even trying to prove anything to anybody. I'm really trying to prove to my child. I'm showing so many reasons not to ever associate with you as a person. Because I can never trust him. One of his slippers with you, not all of the entire body of my child, because you have broken and you will do anything to make sure that you unalive him. Well, you know what? As long as I live, it's never going to happen. As long as I live...
Wait. Karimo, what gave Wumi the audacity, the mind to be talking this way? Kí ló fún Wumi ní temerity láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí? Ṣé kò ní ìyá gidi ló fà ní? Karimo.
None of your interview, talks, speech party will matter to me. Because if people can think deep, they will know from the beginning that you know what you are doing, but they were just blinded with emotions. They will know from the beginning that you know that this child is a grandchild. You've never caused him. That is when they will know. Whenever people are cursing, you don't say amen to it. That is when they will know. But no, because people are blinded with emotions, they allowed it to continue. And which I'm not angry about. But now we are at the final destination. You will prove it if you have the right over Liam. And Baba, you won't do this with me. This one, and you know what? You said this ugly.
But wait, is Baba Karimo, can you hear me? Is Baba dragging that he has right over Liam? I don't think the man is saying he has right over Liam now. Why is Wumi speaking sense?
Paparino, he said so.